Right.
Cole!
Cole? Who's Cole?
Cole.
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 Who's Cole?
It's not Cole, it's cool.
Oh,
Cole.
Yeah, who's Cole?
It's cool. Not
Yeah.
Cole. 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 Not Cole. Cole.
Oh, it's Cole Cool.
No, you
Power
can be, you can
Rangers,
be.
RPM.
Could be hot, I don't know.
Oh, hot, cool, left, right.
He can be
blue,
whatever he wants
yellow. Number 9, Ranger
to
Yellow.
be. Number 9.
Part 2, episode 9. We're 9 episodes through.
Oh, interesting.
So
It still feels like we're in the beginning still.
We are technically, and we're one episode. This is one episode more than Ninja Still.
Ah.
But this series doesn't have a mid-series
Right.
hiatus. Yeah.
Damn you, Ninja Still.
So I can't do the number 9 on this. So we're just
Number 6. He didn't do
6.
number 3.
oh, and my computer's beeping, but that doesn't matter. That is to
Update
indicate
is needed.
the magic start of Power Rangers RPM.
A computer virus has built armies of robotic soldiers and taken control of our world.
Again.
But there is still one place we can be safe. The dome.
You know, it's quite weird how this is the intro to every Power Ranger of RPM.
Yeah.
And we don't actually see much of the virus.
The virus is the big, like, silver tube with the red eye.
I just think we would see more of it, you know?
It's the, yeah.
It's like Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets, and like, there's not really much secret about the chamber. It's just, there needs to be more about it. I think they need to focus more on the
But
virus.
the title isn't called Power Rangers Vengeance Virus.
I know, but if it keeps coming up in the intro,
Yeah, but
Can't expect to be-
that intro is more just to give you a summary of the series. If anything, it's missing its revs per minute, so it needs more RPM to it. Yeah.
I want ice sculptures. I want caviar. Oh, I want searchlights. It all has to be perfect.
They sent this for you, Miss Summer. Highly valuable family heirloom.
Last time, if you didn't catch it,
last time on RPM,
NPR.
we see. Wait, what?
You're too late, Ranger.
It's RPM backwards.
Mom.
You fucked me off a minute there. Like, wait, what? I thought I had it wrong.
Promise to not get married.
Wait, was that in the last?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I didn't hear that.
I think. Could be wrong. Now they're using patio chairs
Yeah.
and a stick. No, a brush.
Broom, yeah, brush, broom. Brush.
Brush. It's a brush.
It's Bruce Forsyth.
So let me get this straight. Someone promised their parents would get married.
I can't help it. I see a dad joke, I go for it.
Then live her alone for 1 year, forget that she's the heir to the fabulous Lansdowne fortune, and let her live her life.
I think he should talk more like his accent.
Why on earth would you agree to marry some
Scottish.
your mom and dad picked up for? She's got to marry a rich guy. It's what rich people do.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Besides, her parents were planning to marry Summer off the chance and she's 5 years old. Well, hold on.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Domino's is, yeah.
Chaz. Jack Winter.
Okay, no, I'm liking this. It's like, it's showing
They're having
that-
a conversation.
Yeah.
And there's not even morphed.
No, they're having a fight and stuff, but you can just see the banter through the group. You can see them getting used to
Yeah.
each other a bit more.
You're gonna wrap up. You're gonna wrap up.
It's bubble. Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's go shopping.
Yeah. Baggage in aisle 4.
Unsuspected item in bagging area.
Yeah.
But there isn't going to be a wedding.
Oh no!
Whatever. It's fine.
Where's the other one? She's already.
Yeah,
morphed.
no, yeah, she came in.
Oh no, I just thought she wasn't morphed. I'm hungry. Seeing those vegetables, I think I could do some food. I have food, I don't know, I just...
Jaffa cake.
Oh, Jaffa cake. Okay. But I can die! Just stay down!
Hulk smash!
I already told my parents I'm not going through with any wedding. But
Only decent shot.
Have you thought this through? I mean, with that much money?
It would not work like that.
I wish we
But-
could play that back again.
Just have it on a loop.
Come on, guys, give it a rest. Besides, money can't buy everything. Right, Summer?
I have money.
Don't have flashbacks in the middle of a fight, you dozy cow.
Please, I can get more than anything.
You don't have money anymore, you've been losing it all.
It's just about as Naruto. Flashback in the middle of a fight. Ice cream man?
Ding 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 ding.
Here, hit her. Oh.
Is that just what women do to stop cars?
They're trying to go, help me! I'm a dancing sister.
No, but her mum did it, her friend did it, and she did it.
It's just rich people problems.
I need to get to Cotton City before they raise the shield. Your parents are waiting for you there.
I don't know if I can be seen driving in anything that aggressively hitting.
Oh, come on.
Get in the fucking car. I love it.
I thought you said that. It's like, it's like
It's-
get in the fucking
it's just
car,
like-
bitch.
Miss Summer, I love you and everything, but get your ass in the fucking truck.
No, not that seat. I sit there. Do you plan on driving this car? No, then
do
fucking
you-
move.
Well, I don't know. She rides a bike. She might be able to drive a bloody ice cream van.
I can't be trusted with ice cream man.
Is it?
Is it cake?
I know it's a new hand. I was just expecting a monster to be pulled out, and it brings out a plate with a hand on it.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Ranger Yellow.
Well, well,
Got
well.
lost in the mail.
Someone's jealous, so someone's getting married.
So, I get to get my hands on a big sparkly diamond, destroy the city of Corinth, and ruin Ranger Yellow's wedding all at once?
Where'd she pull that from? But what's the point of a double barrel gun?
You know anything about this?
I would.
So one to shoot you in the neck, and one to shoot you in the chest.
After all,
Yeah, but you know how bloody perfect your aim would have to be to get that shot.
Summer dear, you remember Mrs.
Well, that's the thing, it doesn't have to be perfect. You got two sparrows there.
Okay, I suppose, yeah.
What the fuck is he doing?
Oh, he's who she's got to marry, I think.
What's going on here?
Don't be silly, dear.
It's the rehearsal, love.
Alright, you're
He's
you're,
rich, he's
you're gay. Yes or no?
Let's see him again.
Oh,
Oh, see, when I pushed you off that truck, I told you.
oh I don't like her. She annoys me. Catch.
Oh.
Hey!
Fair enough. I thought he was just going to donk like the dad on the head or something.
I'm not marrying anyone.
Oh, I wish.
I didn't get to see him again.
What will happen to me if I don't?
We'll probably see him later on in the episode.
What happens to us?
I'm guessing near the end.
What's already happened?
Already happened?
You see, Summer, honey,
We're broke.
No.
Talking. Your stomach is talking.
You know,
Oh no, ignore my stomach. I've got IBS. It'll just talk randomly.
Feed me.
It's not so much that, it's more just, I'm bored, I'm going to make a noise.
this little book's on the computer somewhere, I suppose. We came to Corinth with nothing.
We have no money. How do regular people manage to keep saying that?
They don't. They're usually too busy with those things called jobs.
Ooh.
That's right.
Anyway, you still have the diamond.
Yes, the diamond. You see, we kept that only so that we could keep up the appearance of wealth long enough to marry you off.
Into a family with real money.
Yeah, you could have told me.
Told you? When? How? You were busy living your own life, running around in your little yellow tights.
Everyone but us.
Where's Professor K?
He didn't say spandex. He didn't,
Still.
he didn't say
Still.
yes, we're yeah.
You
Still.
need the diamond. And we
Just pushing it.
It's teetering on the
Yeah.
line. He's not across the line, but he's teetering on it.
He's on the line.
Yeah.
Then
I don't love him.
Of course you don't love him.
If he
That's not what marriage is about!
Twist your arm this much.
Oh, why did I get a sense of Mimi?
A year ago,
Also
you would
the-
have given anything.
What from
to
did you...
Yeah.
It's just we watch too much
Yeah.
different stuff. It's all merging.
I'm sorry, Miss Summer. I think she's had it.
So what do we do now? Andrews, how much further can we get to court?
About
I thought we were in a desert.
miles, Miss Summer.
Now it's raining with grassy fields.
Andrews, I can't go on. I need
Unless
a
they're
break.
In
coming
the
from...
wells.
Well,
apparently.
unless they're like coming from so far away that they've crossed one desert, they're now in...
What the okay. I'm not even gonna ask.
She's rich and spoiled.
Andrews,
Yes, Miss Summer.
you've known me my whole life.
Yes, Miss Summer.
You practically raised me.
I suppose you could say that, Miss Summer.
Stop saying Miss Summer, we know who you're talking to.
Andrews,
Yes, Miss Summer.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop it.
I don't know your first name.
It's Alfred.
It's Miss Summer.
Time to go.
What did he say? Did he answer?
Oh yeah, probably, but I missed it. Oop.
Thank fuck for that.
We'll make a human being out of her
Yeah.
yet.
Disney remake
Yeah.
of the Power Rangers.
We'll make a ranger out of you.
I need you to tell me the truth.
Of course, Miss Summer.
Stop saying her name.
Why do you put up with me? Why
Don't
don't
say
you
her
just
name.
go ahead and leave me behind?
I suppose it's the same reason I've stayed with you and your family all these years, Miss Summer. I'm waiting.
Waiting for what?
The
For
doctor.
you, Miss Summer. I'm waiting for you to show me who you really are.
And tell me your first name. I'm tired of calling you Miss Summer.
Those fancy clothes and that diamond.
You don't know who I am.
It's quite all right, Miss Summer. I do. That's why I'm happy to keep waiting.
I like the character. Just don't like him saying the
Saying
name
Miss Summer,
every 5 fucking
yeah.
seconds.
Well,
No, don't shoot the butler.
looks like you won't have to worry about him saying her name every 5 seconds anymore.
That's dark, man. That's too dark. This is Power Rangers, man. This is children's show. Don't make these sort of jokes.
They showed it. They showed it. Okay.
See, a fruit solves all your problems.
Yeah, and obviously their laser guns aren't that strong. Though, mind you, as we've learned in the past, the enemy's lasers aren't always that powerful.
No, not Alfred.
Yeah, I can't remember if we heard his name. We probably did.
20 miles straight ahead, Miss Summer.
Oh, for fuck's sake, stop saying her name.
Without you, please, I still have to show you the real me. Who I am on the inside, all of that.
You have, Miss
You
Summer.
will, Miss Summer. I'll be watching. And I'll be waiting.
See, like, Disney Channel. It just all feels so fucking Disney Channel. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a heart-warming, tender moment, but I didn't feel sad. I kind of sat here feeling like...
I feel sorry for the guy. I don't give a shit about her.
Yeah, no,
I feel sorry for
no,
the guy.
I feel sorry. I like the character of the dude.
I like Alfred, yeah.
But I keep expecting it to sort of cut to adverts and then have
Yeah.
That's So Raven pop up. Hi, you're watching Disney Channel.
I just kind of expecting to wake up like, have you ever been involved in an accident?
Testing. Nah, turn it up, man. Come on, it's a wedding reception. It's a band if we can hear the music.
Music.
I never
He's wearing a
imagined my
skirt.
son being
He's
married
wearing a
to
kilt, yeah.
He's wearing a skirt.
Well, garages are the only place to get hitched these days. Only the best can afford something this authentically common.
There's a 3-year waiting list for this place.
I hate you.
Still no sign of Diamond.
I didn't
Oh,
realise
God,
No, I
yes.
didn't recognise her at
Wow.
first.
Hey, I see what she did there.
But bum check.
Hey,
I would do that as well.
Yeah, just...
I grew up working around the clock.
If I had a sword, I wouldn't be able to just help myself from just pulling it
Yeah.
out.
So now they're getting like loud playing.
Like, not actually going at anyone, just making the swish sound in the air.
Father was happy.
then absolutely hurting someone they have to go to A&E.
Or just making it go. Yeah.
And I suppose you know what that's like.
Yeah, and I suppose that you don't.
Guys, do me a favor and save this dance for the reception, okay?
I like how Dylan's still wearing a leather jacket even though it's a wedding.
Ranger Operator
Dylan.
Series Yellow, you look positively
Like I said, I like how he's.
It's like Siggy being mature and not going to happen. It's a Dalek.
Dr. K.
How did she see that from when it was zoomed out?
Power Ranger powers.
Aren't you already wearing one?
Super sight. Yeah. It's Dr. K.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Nice body though. So what about him? Do you like him? Bit up himself. But,
Yeah, the hairstyle's a bit like just mess her up a bit. Yeah.
You would.
So it's like if he wasn't the character, then yeah.
Sir, before we welcome back the old summer, I'd just like to talk to you about the new one.
Where is he?
He's too far out for us to help. We're about to seal up the city. There's nothing we can do.
Honey! You're not actually going out there to rescue a pirate?
Why are you
Sing it, link up.
You're a Lansdowne. You don't help people.
I do now.
Bitch.
You broke the chain on this thing. It's lost its value. That's what I mean. Seeing it link up to last episode.
Okay, I'll let them off.
Yeah.
It's coming together.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
And then this.
We're not gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
This is from the first episode. Remember? Where they first come in and start?
That was the day she gave
It all links up.
Coincidence. Today I'm going to take it.
Oh. he stood
used her as a
behind her,
body.
yeah.
Body shield.
Human shield.
The Lansdowne Diamond is ours.
I'm good. I'm good.
Now your city
Whoa,
is
whoa, whoa,
doomed
chill,
to
chill.
be active extinction. Oh, by the way, love the dress, Ranger Yellow.
Well, thank you.
I would say I look positively radiant.
And yet she's still wearing a.
Where she got the other dress?
Oh no, they had like a rack of dresses.
Love the music here.
Yeah.
Put the cake next to a recycled motor
And the
oil.
cake is yellow.
So yeah, she's Yellow Ranger.
I want to eat that cake.
Oh, yeah. Do you eat all your bakewells?
No, I just want to eat that cake.
That cake. Well, that cake particular.
I want that one.
That egg.
Oh, that one there.
I want that one. It's quite cool watching them all fighting like.
Tuxedos.
Yeah.
And the kilt. Skirt.
Oh,
Someone's getting a bit frisky.
that's. I know we would.
You like that one, didn't you?
I know we wouldn't.
You were
I was just
pleasantly
hoping.
surprised.
I was hoping for
The
a
bum action.
little bit of a underkilt shot,
Yeah,
but
flesh.
I knew we wouldn't. It's Power Rangers. That's just a waste of food.
Your voice went really high.
Yeah, because you don't waste food.
She does look quite nice in her dress. I mean, I'm used to seeing her in a lab coat. and all
Yeah.
that. So yeah, she does look quite.
I think the whole idea of her Dr. K outfit is to make her look nerdy.
Every man. He doesn't give a shit. I bought this. This is fine.
I think has he still got his leather jacket on, or did he take it off for the
Do
wedding?
not want to get between me and anything that's big and sprawling.
Come get some.
What, like your mask, bitch?
Oh, interesting. Fighting the wedding dress.
That's what I mean. Why didn't you change into some better? I mean, it's cool visuals.
Yeah.
Don't get
That's
me
probably
wrong.
why these.
Yeah, but logically, why didn't she change into more fighting attire before she came in to save the day? That's just what I'm saying. Okay, what the fuck? Tornado. She's a Beyblade.
Wires.
She's a Beyblade.
Throw it.
Okay, now that's quite cool. Like.
Yeah, I want a yellow ranger. I've decided yellow.
I remember that monster's.
That was a random giant fight.
Yeah. But that monster in the Sentai was like a camera and it trapped people in like a different universe by taking their picture or something.
So
That was the Sentai though.
she fell against 4 guys, all morphed up, but she got her ass kicked by a woman in a wedding dress.
Yeah.
Not more.
Because it's not power levels, it's plot levels.
What?
Oh, they're going for both. Okay. See, they both look as plastic as each other, to be honest.
I prefer the right one.
Oh no, I prefer
Sure.
the black,
Yeah.
orange, green.
Initiate Super Saber!
I mean, I know that's meant to be official and everything, but
I know what you
I
mean.
just didn't feel it.
Dr. K, I presume. As you're smart, as they say you are, I'm expecting some pretty profound last words here.
Then I'll speak the universal language.
It's blue. It's TARDIS blue.
No, she's gonna Marty McFly her.
You should keep playing.
I think.
The cake is still alive.
Oh, okay.
Kind of
Thanks for that.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone, relax. The cake is fine.
safe.
The kind we're very proud of.
Where do you
Character change, like
You told us about
That-
you with the wedding.
We know about you. You're broke. You need our money. What would you do without it? How will you live? I believe it's called a job.
see, the character change is a bit too sudden.
No, not the kid. Oh God,
Bitch.
he's like, for fuck's sake.
Oh dear. See, okay, that part was better than the first part.
Yes.
Still not a good 2-part. You didn't
No.
need that to be a
No.
2-parter. They should have. Okay. You didn't need any of the wedding stuff. You didn't need any of the monster stuff. It
You
could
didn't
have
need
been-
any of it.
No, you could have had a 1-part episode, Flash just focusing on all the flashback stuff.
Yeah.
Like her being a bitch, getting lost, her butler saving her saving her butler, the butler dies, she goes out, saves Ranger Red, and that could have been like the episode. So it's it's a good. It's
I think I found it
alright.
funny.
It was
I like it.
It was enjoyable to a point.
Better than the last
but
one.
Yeah.
You have to admit that much.
Better-
It's better than the previous episode.
In terms of story or just last episode, part 1, better than part
Yeah,
1.
better than part 1.
Yeah, I will admit it's better. Like, if I was rating them separately, part 1 would probably be like a 5.
5, yeah.
And this would probably be like a 6.
What
So,
about together?
Together,
I think it's 6.
probably, just round it up to the 6.
I mean, the first one's really bad, but this one kind of made up for it. So it's round off to 6.
Yeah,
If 5 is average, this is 6. This is okay.
Anything else? Or just that rating?
Yeah, just.
It felt very Disney Channel.
Yeah.
That's my biggest complaint.
Maybe what's the next one?
Next one is Ranger Blue. Now remember, I didn't mind.
More Scottish people.
But more of the Scottish.
The Scottish just yelling, wearing kilts.
Well, you do like Scottish people.
Oh, maybe.
Amy Pond fanboy here. So, next time, Ranger Blue. We'll see you then. We'll just outro. We'll just end.
What can you do?
When you need us in an English country. God.
Mm-hmm. Is that a British traditional song?
It's a Christian traditional song.
Well, as in Christian, you're Christian.
Yeah.
I thought you meant Christian.
I
as
do
in
like
Christianity.
actual religious Christians just sat there singing in church. What do you do when you need a poo in an English country garden? That's the intro. We're back with Power Rangers RPM episode 10. Ranger Blue. His blue chip already. I've got there. We can back up now. So, first off, apologies. It's like 11, quarter to 12, and we've just gone up McDonald's and got ourselves a load of burgers and shit.
We were hungry.
So we're going to be munching, but we're also going to be watching Power Rangers. So let's go. When the music hits, it gets louder.
You're gonna do the synchronization at the end?
Oh, I can. At the worst, I can sync it to our mouths. I completely forgot about that, to be honest.
Well,
Okay, I only got the edge there.
you really don't like them, do you?
No. I just bit into it and it was like crunch.
I don't understand why they sell them. Not enough people like them. Might as well just don't sell them.
Or, make it optional. Can I have a cheeseburger? Yeah, would you like gherkins with that? Yes or no?
Everyone will say no.
What do you mean, what Can I say this? It's all about gold.
They are not fine. They're optical field scanning sensors we are halfway over the industry.
The eyes.
They look like small things. They look like googly anime. Sometimes when I'm off, I can't help but notice this gigantic explosion right behind me for no apparent reason.
I assume you're referring to the residual energy.
It's one of my favourite scenes.
Very clear to see fire flow tunnels during the
I'm
month.
referring to the 6-story high fireball. That kind of right there. Did that happen to me in the kitchen?
Is that breaking fourth wall?
Three more. Is it
Kind of.
absolutely 100% real to say that we scream out and get this is going on? That's a very good point. Some of us out there are trying to throw shit. Definitely not helping.
The voices call out for the voice recognition safety and security measures.
Well, maybe we can have a bit of a change.
Okay.
Well, like, a ranger for the rescue, or a ranger that's just unleashed.
Justice is an abstract ideological concept. We deal with tangible realities, not justice. You want justice? Read a comic book. Next.
You read a comic book?
Years ago, even. If you can't tell where we are, the music gives it away.
In Scotland!
And the kilts.
Skirts. You take dick waps.
She said the magic word. That was just cruel.
Look at all of it. Look at you. Out of one of your silly comments. What are you doing to us? Bounce around in silly coloured fights.
Surprised you haven't done that yet.
What's this one? There's more
I grew out of that.
here.
I used to have a
I
Spider-Man.
think that's the biggest lie you ever fucking told me.
Hey, if I had a Power Ranger outfit, I would wear one. I do not. However, when I was younger, I did have a Spider-Man outfit that I did used to go out and wear. And I used to climb up fences pretending to be Spider-Man.
Was this last year?
No. No, I laughed because for a moment I didn't realise that was a joke, and it was like, no, oh no.
Ooh, they're stronger.
They're getting used to it.
And they're not even morphed yet.
No. Well, okay, I was gonna say, let's wait till we... Okay. I think he did alright.
He's Android.
Yeah, but he doesn't count.
So why didn't they need the suits? They can fight this well now.
I know, they probably fight worse when they get in the suit.
Yeah.
Black definitely will.
I think I prefer these sort of fights because it shows,
The unmorphed ones, because it shows their skill.
and it shows it's not all Sentai footage.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know what you mean. They've put effort into these scenes because you can see it. And now we go to Sentai footage.
I wonder if that's because in the Sentai footage they put them whilst unmorphed as well.
They do sometimes, yeah. That's usually... That's just the normal way a Sentai stroke Power Rangers episode go. Introduction, unmorphed fight, morphed fight, beat the monster, monster grows, get in the robots. Hey, outro.
And they come in all sizes, shapes, and colors too.
But is she? She's not from Sentai, so
No.
is this
So
still?
this must be English footage, yeah. But then, like, if it cuts to shots without her, it might be Sentai footage. They do pretty well of mixing it in this one.
I hardly noticed anything.
But yeah, like, notice how you don't see any of the other Rangers, not even in the background. Because this part's the American footage. And then they'll cut, here's Sentai footage,
Yeah.
probably.
Try that on me. No problem. But what are you supposed to be? Your worst nightmare.
Actually, I think you found my worst nightmare. Bugs. But, yeah.
Shake things up.
Okay.
Hey, now over here.
You're getting better at it. Okay.
He's getting a bit arrogant, isn't he? With the teleportation.
Yeah. But I can't remember, was it said that it has a limited amount of uses? Because I think it does. And then it has to recharge. Can't remember.
Do they really need to say that?
Or call out the name of their attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough for the morph, but
Maybe he's got to say it in order to activate it. It's activation.
Need recharge time. I can give you 10 seconds. Activating time freeze first.
Or not.
I'm showing a highly superfunctional series blue. My instruments are showing a time-free reversal. Rangers, can you confirm? You okay?
What? Fuck me.
I can't.
Open people's up. They're doing lots of stuff. Win the conflict. Police it.
When you turn off them, using your guns. Because it doesn't matter what you do. What have you done?
Why did he get disqualified being a police officer?
He arrested someone he wasn't allowed to or wasn't supposed to. I don't know. They should have kept him on just for the fact that he survived going in for plants.
Troops are raiding villages up and down the river. Yeah, and what about them? Why they can't just evacuate? They live here. You know the rules. You can't interfere with the affairs of the local people.
It's a damn local affairs. I use sound smart. We just built organic peanut nugget factory in the middle of a damn village.
Factories provide organic peanut racket for the
underprivileged indigenous people in this region for generations to come.
what can we do?
This could be one of Christian's.
I think he joins them. Yeah. Goes all Braveheart. The end of the world.
Come on,
He's not responding.
fall back. Focus on protecting Blue.
Why do they call him Blue sometimes but Flynn other times? I can understand Dr. K always calling him by colour because that's kind of a bang.
Maybe they're meant to say blue, but they're accidentally called Flint.
Yeah, yeah. No, now you.
Well, I'm not sure to go.
I'm running behind
Yeah.
now. It's probably the return of an energy playbook that plays series blue during energy development.
You misplague with that? Now you tell me? So what kind of glitch are you talking about?
You wouldn't understand.
So maybe it's simple as habit, but I'm still on the planet.
Very well. Due to the blue color series time field manipulation properties, many of the series' basic system elements exist in a fourth-dimensional field that time is suspended. Because time does not move forward on this point of the system, there is a buildup of runoff energy that can reverse the polarity in the electron field channeled through your troops during warp cartridge injection sequence.
Okay, can we
What?
say that again?
I got that.
That was only
Fair enough.
all you need to know is that series blue is offline and now can figure out a way to divert all excess energy levels.
Why did that happen slightly? What am I supposed to do here?
Fight or more.
Nothing can be done. Absolutely nothing.
Well, yeah,
You
true.
think we can handle that?
He defended himself a lot.
Mm.
To think after the big guys.
Yeah, get Flint to handle the grinders and get the Rangers to handle the mecha thing.
People out there. Well, guys,
Finish? She got some.
Yeah, I got one there and I still got one in the bag.
The good news is we figured out what Danger's actually
I eat slower than you.
bad news is that it's what's under the warehouse. Two major seismic fault lines run on this whole city. Vendex used that attack box to run into fault line 1 this morning, sucking out enough molten magma to power it up to enormous size. If the attack box were able to drill into
God, my chip.
Yeah.
then it would throw off the
You
pressure
touching
valve.
my keyboard with your grubby outsider hands.
Rangers Black and Green, you're patrolling close to what could be Vendix's next target.
Closer than you think, Tom.
Rangers Black and Green, maintain visual on the target. Red and yellow are on the way.
Better hurry, Doc. It looks like that thing just found what we're looking for.
Rangers Black and Green, I'm down morphing the top carrier to you now. If that attack box succeeds in drilling to the fault line, Vendix will have won.
Why are you only just getting your Megazords out?
Black and Green report.
He's been giant since before they went back to base.
Blasting us with a stream of molten hot lava.
Doc, Summer and I are arriving on the scene now. RPM!
But they can't sequence the Megazord without me. I've got to go and help them.
Your suit won't work without clearing the energy buildup. Trust me, I built it. Me, my little girl. The name's Penny. She's only 5 years old.
Sorry, Doc.
Oh no, you don't. Oh, come back.
Is this who I am?
Alright, come on, George.
Remember episode 1? Oh, see, it all links in together.
Not today.
Didn't need those legs anyway.
This will be your salt, little lass.
That's not my daughter.
Yeah. my daughter had like longer ginger hair. Shit.
Look at you. Facing off to your certain doom for a group of people you don't know. Are you proud of yourself, son? That I had to go. Because I am. All these years telling us that superheroes don't exist. Turns out the whole time I was looking at them.
Bit of a rushed conclusion with his dad, but fair enough.
Oh no, you gotta do something big. It's like, okay, you made a point.
Yeah, no, fair. That's what I mean. Fair enough. So like, you could have. It's all like I could see his dad accepting him a bit more, but not like complete 100% acceptable. So like, I still think you're a bloody fool, son, but I'm proud of you for doing what you did.
Black and Green, focus shield power to zone alpha. Red, yellow, conserve energy burst. I know it must be frustrating to remain offline and watch this Ranger series through them.
You've gone.
Mm-hmm.
This is both reckless and futile, Ranger Boo. You can't even morph without clearing your energy channel.
Resistance is futile.
Think about what you said about reversing the electron polarity.
You gotta reverse the polarity of the electron flow. Oh yeah, no, I remember now actually. See? You can just fight unmorphed.
I can't think of any reason that would be reversed during standard morphing.
But I remember what he does.
The only drawback is we might get one of Ziggy's runoff explosions on a gigantic scale. And that may not be the worst thing in certain situations.
It's gonna make a big explosion with
Yeah.
it.
It's one way of using what you've got.
That's the way I figured it. The latest sound. Alright. Now, let's finish it. No, wait.
Do we even need to be here anymore? Should we just go back to the garage and chill for a bit, let him get on with it? Ah. That's why I don't like the skid effects because it's quite. I mean, it works better in the Sentai. You know, like when they run in, they go. But I do like the spinning. Bit.
Initiating super saver. Power Agent, RPM.
And then there's just red and yellow sat in their chairs and so like, who's he talking to? Why is he calling out all our moves and stuff whilst we're just attack? You see, this bit works because it's been like a year or so of him saving the entire city.
Maybe it would have worked if after he came back from the bus, the Apollo just nodded at him, and then he sees that.
Like, the dad didn't completely accept that he was going out risking his life, but he was still proud of his son. And then now he's accepted it and he's proud of it. But yeah, fair enough. I still get what they went for, and it was still nice. It was still fun. What?
Full up.
You done?
Yeah.
You're about to have a baby. I'm on my last burger anyway. But what did you think of that one then?
I liked how they broke the fourth wall a bit.
Where they lampshaded a lot of the.
Why is there always an explanation behind it? You
Yeah.
always have to say
That was one of my favourite RPM scenes just because it takes the piss out of itself so much. But in terms of like story and plot for the episode,
I liked it.
yeah. Where would you go number wise?
That's good for I'm gonna go for an 8.
8? Yeah, I'd probably give it around that mark. 7, 8ish. I can
7.5.
Yeah, but I don't 0.5, so I say 7, 8ish. I'm not you.
Ish.
I don't.
Ish
Yeah.
is a 0.5.
No, it's an ish.
It's a 0.5.
It's an ish.
8ish.
It's an ish.
It's either 8 or 9 ish. 8.5? No, I don't.
70-ish. There. Mm. Anyway, we'll be back next time for episode 11. Dr. K.
Didn't say Q though.
Dr. Q.
No, Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Next time we'll be back for Power Rangers RPM episode 11. Doctor Who episode 12.
I don't know.
No, I just won't game. I don't lose, but I don't game. I've just been stuck at 7.5 stone since for about 10 years now. But anyway, that has nothing to do with anything.
Every woman watching this thinking I'm going to kill that idiot.
This is Power Rangers. Women don't watch Power Rangers. Really? Not many. I'm joking, obviously. Hello. If there is anyone out there. We're taking the piss. They don't have your number. How can they call you? And if anyone does, it'll just be like complete opposite of whatever you go for.
Pray to Kim, Jesus, my Facebook. Go ahead and message me.
Anyway, Power Rangers RPM. We've breached the decade. Now we're on to episode 11. So we're maybe about a quarter of the way through, almost.
Are we? I don't know how many
Maybe.
episodes
I
there are.
think there's about 45-ish, maybe. I don't know. Don't quote me on that if I'm wrong. But I'd say we're probably about. Excuse me. We're about a quarter of the way through. And today we're on Dr. K. What were you looking up? At how many episodes?
Yeah.
Might as well do this before we start.
32.
32?
Mm.
Oh, okay.
We're a third of the way.
We're a third of the way through. Yeah. So, onwards with Dr. K. And I wonder what character we're going to find out about today. My guess is the Red Ranger.
I would just say Ziggy again.
Ziggy again, yeah.
He's
That
got
would make
three.
that would make sense. He has like 15 episodes out of the 30 are his. I wouldn't be complaining, to be honest. Turn you down. That is a little loud with the music here. Okay. Like the title sequence is always twice as loud as the actual music, not the actual episode. English, no goodie.
Our English
Established.
degenerates.
Long time
It
ago.
degenerates after 11 o'clock in the evening.
It does. Well, my English just degenerates over time. Power Rangers RPM, we stand together. You've got to get in gear. Get on your tractor and get in gear. Get in gear. Or,
Please send it in percentage episodes.
you know,
Just don't log anything.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
I bet Ziggy's just watching and like, play that again.
I don't think anyone's there, actually. I think it had something to do with her computer. She's like using the sound waves to, from what I can remember.
Okay.
Broke. All of them at once. That's like
We're ready in the
perfect breakage.
Thank you, Ranger Citizen.
Maybe she startled
I'll be
and
right there.
broke them.
Went through them. Yeah, I think that was the idea. So, when is any Nightmare of the Living you create not the final Nightmare of the Living?
It's even more gruesome than I imagined. Two heads, they're disgusting. Oh, that one is the most hideous. No, that one is so much worse.
Do you want to tell them, or should I do the honor?
What I want is to make sure that the Power Rangers do not interfere with my reflex weapon attack class, which is why I have built a second one.
Happy birthday, Tanaya.
Well, yeah, but that's not exactly saying much, is it?
You cannot unleash something this stupid into the world! And make things grow up! Oh, I think I'm gonna throw up!
It's the most character development we've had out of the baddies in a long time,
Yeah.
so...
Into the areas of theoretical molecular manipulation, inverse physics, and exponential energy transfer.
Excuse me, Dr. K, but,
What the fuck?
what you trying to say exactly?
Yeah, very much.
Forensic technology has
What you talking about, Dr. K?
hardware capability.
Hold on. Well, wait a second. Their stuff can be better than our stuff. I mean, we're the good guys, right?
Forensics just keeps getting stronger. Our Ranger firepower has proposed the introduction of the compound.
No, but wait, Doctor. What about the new Megazord configuration? You said that if we merge all of the Zords, then
I can't get it to work. The energy required to make the multi-dual dispersal viable will require an additional flux over cluster.
Wait, another one? Where are we supposed to get another one of those things?
We're not.
We can't build one of those.
We aren't. So are you telling us to get off Delta? I'm telling you I don't have the answer.
No, I really do not.
hold it. In times like this, there is one question that needs to be answered. Are we or are we not the good guys?
Tell me. What's it worth? Being stupid your whole life. Is it as wonderful as it seems?
You're so adorable, though.
I like you still listening to her, like,
Yeah.
maybe she can say something else.
But see, like, they're all arguing, he's trying to rally the team together. Can't help it. But that's just what this whole reaction series is. Me saying how much I love Ziggy. I just love the other girl's reaction. So. Oops, that's not one of us. And she was never seen again. Oh, right.
Here at Alphabet Soup. Happy birthday, Kay.
They gave her a little lab coat.
Yep, they gave her an itty bitty little lab coat. But it's sort of like, if your parents don't have big enough expectations for you, they buy you a lab coat. I mean, it's obviously not her parents, but jokes. I thought we were to cut back to present time then.
Very small death.
It's the same death she had as a kid.
You're not gonna even.
No. They didn't even get her a different flavour cake.
You're very, very allergic to the sun.
Now don't forget to make your birthday wish.
You do have a wish, don't you?
Which dark side.
Remember my name.
It's kind of sad, really. It's like, I know I was there giggling at the whole allergic
She's like
to the
hell,
sun.
really.
It is very, yeah.
How strong Avengers really is.
Check what year this was made and what year Death Note came out and see if they kind of correlate. Oh god, you're going to. You don't have to.
I'm going to.
This was out around 2009.
We have a
Yeah.
visual on that
Yeah.
Avengers attack bot.
When did Death Note come out? If it was out a year before or a year or two before, then you can see maybe they got a bit of influence from it. You'd have to probably see when the American dub was made, wouldn't you?
Rangers, my senses are indicating that the attack bot is equipped with a molecular mirroring system.
Whatever this thing's equipped with, kiss it all.
2000, between 2000, well, manga, 2003, 2003 to 2006, anime, 2007.
2000. So, no, you can see they might have got a bit of influence off of it. So I remember definitely being really popular when it first came out. It was like the anime everyone would brag on about.
And no one else liked. It's always freaking L.
Light was cool. I go for the emo guys, so you can see why I like Al.
Complex Megazord is down.
I don't see how that's possible.
I just liked the whole first arc. The whole Light versus Al. I think that's just the whole. That was definite to me. It got a bit after. Anyway. Yeah, well, they're in Megazords. Megazords are all samey. I mean, yeah, he's nicked their weapons though.
Energy levels are down.
We've lost the Megazord.
Why do we all have to pick up our phones? Why can't we just have like one big speakerphone we all sort of call through?
Don't we have that when they're in the
In the robot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's just like, you see one of them pull out their phone, and then the one behind them pull out their phone, and then another one will pull...
Completely shutting down.
Huh?
He's drunk.
That's weird.
I knew I should have charged up before... Oh. They've actually... Unless... It's a trap.
Wouldn't it be wise to just destroy this thing?
Not yet. We have to take advantage of the opportunity to study relatively undamaged...
You bring it into the base, it's a trap immediately.
Professor Hicks, please don't touch any of them.
Sorry, Doctor. Sir, it's just amazing. How did you ever create all this Ranger stuff?
I had help.
Dr. K, we have the test pilots here for the first generation Project Ranger suit.
Thanks to some of our new budget and funding levels, we were able to raise them right here in the suit, just like you. Meet Gems and Gemma.
Hello, Dr. K.
I'm Jen.
And I'm Gemma.
We're going to have so much fun working together.
Just tell us what we can do.
Oh, hell no.
Like what?
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
And surprise!
For me, but why?
It's your birthday.
And we're friends.
Gemma, you two should know, I don't even like you.
That's okay, we know.
We can still like you, can't we?
It's like the biggest pencil in the world. It's like those novelty... Okay. It's like those novelty ones you'd get at the zoo. Like the massive ass pencils you'd never use because you can't write with them.
When she was a child, was she Asian?
Her?
Yeah.
She did look it, didn't she?
No,
I
she's not Asian. It's like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Maybe she was
We're trying to
just...
get away with it with the haircut.
Maybe she was just, like, not... Like, as used to the sun or something, or I don't know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Looking back, I can see exactly what you mean. What the fuck? We'll have to look at the two side by side after the episode or something.
That reflex spot mirror must have duplicated shield breaches. I'm picking up Ventrix drones heading towards quadrant E3.
We're on it.
We have Vengeance Bandit.
We're sending our toys in.
I understand some people can't get in the right hair length, but the right race. It's kind of hard to, get that wrong.
Well, I suppose after years of not going outside, you'd look more pale.
Or your eyes would have been wider.
I knew someone like you could never resist a peek at Vengeance's latest hardware.
Still, I knew it was a trap. Oh.
To who?
Yep, still trapped.
We need something! Stop! Ziggy, hard left!
Greetings, Rangers. You are now traveling with Tenaya 7. Enjoy the rest of your trip.
I can't control my sword!
It's always the hand. Wait, so she had just one button to do that, and the enter button did that. What if you need the enter button?
I can't control it!
Do we not have ejector seats in this thing?
You're gonna hold me, little girl. Think again. I'm getting out of here. Do you hear me?
I'm getting out of here, and I'm taking you two with me.
But what about the sun?
Don't you get it? We aren't allergic to sunlight. We never have been. It was all a lie.
Oh, we don't have access.
The alphabet soup security computer. I don't need access. I just need to blind the servers for a few minutes. With this. A wireless upload of the Vengex virus. It's a self-aware, self-generating computer virus. Meet Project Vengex. No! Damn, no! 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 You have to let me install the firewall to stop it! Vengex will spread beyond alphabet soup! No! I just wanted to go outside! No! Please! It could infect the entire world! Do you hear me?
And that's how Vengex started.
Door downloaded.
Yeah.
70%. That'll do.
Going somewhere?
I'm getting dizzy in here.
Everyone else is just shoots projectiles.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's famous.
Yeah.
Vengex, release second reflex bot and destroy them.
A bit of Ziggy action for Dr. K there. Not in the way they'd like, but yeah.
Next time, bluff with the gun.
Yeah. Don't just show that it won't affect. It's quite agile for a guy, in a guy in a suit sort of thing. But even then, just for a robot, it's quite agile, if you go storyline wise. Punch it, Chewie.
That's great, kid. Don't get cocky.
They got cocky. They fucked up. Wait, weren't they in the same room together? Did Tenaya just sort of leave in order to come back and taunt her?
Yeah.
Royally messed up.
You don't mess with a crazy bitch.
Crazy bitch with a gun.
It's estimated that Vengex had already infected 37% of the world's computer systems. But it's not over. Not yet. If you can hear my voice, please go now to the Gold City floor. It's the only place we can be safe. But you have to make it inside the city walls before the defense field is activated. Please, hurry.
Sorry.
started here.
This playing with technology is our only amplifying link. I have to get it out of here.
I'm sorry, Dr. Stone.
We're back,
badasses.
guys. Yeah.
This reminds me of hold on, I'll get back to it.
I'll get back to you on that one.
Say, I've really been wanting one of your sound cannons.
Ah. Okay, I forgot about that.
Really been wanting one of these. Ranger, you will go for new unit medical configuration. Repeat, go for new medical.
Now that's what I like to hear. Right behind you.
Everyone together then.
All four.
Yeah. I do like how in this series you eventually get every Megazord getting into the one big Zord. It's not just like a couple of different ones. It's like more adding on, more adding. You're getting bigger. You're getting bigger. I mean, he's just getting the helmet and a couple of boots at the moment, but get a couple more Zords in later on and he'll gain a few more bits. Whee!
I like this how they just stuck there.
Yeah. They should have just had Ziggy going like, whoa, 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 whoa. That was decent. You know, we can see where they actually are in Zord. Why didn't you do that in the first place? Wait, hold on, what's Tanaya doing? There we go, I was gonna say. She's just letting her at the computer?
How much of it was your doing?
I hate classical music.
Yeah. All your systems are operated by it.
Could have used a better music.
Yeah, it sort of don't really fit. I can see what they were trying to go for, but like it kind of works here, but
Yeah.
not with the Megazord bit. Whee! That's what we were waiting for.
Yeah, German to me look like they feel like Crichton from Red Dwarf.
Oh, Crichton.
Crichton.
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
know what you mean.
yes sir, okay sir. Sir, I've killed these two men for you.
I
Is
know.
that okay?
So I suppose all three of them are meant to be like brought up alone in this alphabet soup thing. Power RPM. Ba-da-da-da. Well, you were quite quiet throughout that episode, so I take it you were either enthralled or bored.
I was quite intrigued about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, like,
You
I
enjoyed-
I got sucked into it.
You
like,
actually liked that one.
Yeah, I did.
As soon as we started getting into like the whole she created Vengex and stuff, I was kind of like, oh yeah, I remember now. It's like, I wonder what. That's why he hasn't been speaking, because he's actually listening. Well, what did you think then? What's your thoughts?
I think one of the better.
Better ones so
Yeah.
far. What's your rating?
8.5.
8.5. No,
8ish.
You know, I think you've rated other ones higher.
It's not quite. I think it's one of the better ones. I
Okay.
don't think it's the best one.
Not the best one you've
But
seen
it's
so far.
still really, really good.
What's your favourite episode so far? Is there much point of us ever watching these? Because you just don't seem to retain them afterwards, do you?
I do like the beginning with Ziggy and the Black Ranger.
Yeah. I was taking the piss, so.
That's about it. I can't really remember much. I can.
You can remember like backstory, but not
Vaguely,
like
yeah.
particular single episode
No.
plots. I know what you mean. They tend to fuse.
The flow is always too fast. There
Yeah,
needs to be more build up.
I mean that's just because it's Power Rangers and they're going on a Monster of the Week type formula where it's you've got just this 20-minute time to. I mean, they could have tried more multi-parters, maybe, rather than giving the Yellow Ranger a multi-parter.
Or at least make the story better.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Dr. K seemed much more deserving of a multi-parter than the Yellow Ranger. If they weren't going to give a Ranger a multi-parter, they could have at least give it to Dr. K.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd probably rate it about a 9. I do really like that episode, especially watching that back then. And sort of like, I knew what was going on, but I was still sort of sat there watching. It's like, oh, is that the remembrance? So next time, I think it's called Blitz. Blitz. B-L-I-T-Z.
We'll see the America. But we're British, so
C-Z.
C-Z.
Z.
Z-C.
Z-Z.
Dragon Ball Z? Would you say Dragon Ball Z?
Z. But then everyone, even both Americans and British people call it Dragon Ball Z.
That's because it's from an American TV show.
True.
Well, dubbed.
But then, in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Series 2, the evil villain was called the Evil Lord Zed.
We're gonna have to Google it.
I
Why
can't
is
be
it C?
fucked
Why is
with
it
that. I
Z?
can't.
Why is it different? Which is the
Why
correct way?
do they call the pavement sidewalk bins trash cans? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And we'll see you next time for Blitz. Because we need to introductionize it. I'm going to introductionize you into the RPM fold because we're now 12 episodes through, so we're over the 10 episode mark. And obviously we're back. So I didn't look up the title for this one and I haven't changed the name of the file. So mystery time. It'll probably say the title under there when we get to it. Behind the scenes, close that so we can make sure it's working. And we'll just go. Power Rangers. Getting gear. We stand together. Getting gear. Oh, what? Cherry, yeah.
Thank you.
Chariot. It's just your excuse to get me to shut up is by filling up the drink.
Yeah, you're still doing it, so. No, I haven't had a sip.
I didn't feel screwed up. Power Rangers RPM. We stand together. We're getting gear. Here. We're getting in gear over here.
Stretch.
Okay.
Blitz.
You
owe me a soda. Jinx.
Is a Pokemon. Evolves from Smoochum.
She'll always need
With
a
happiness.
soda.
Why?
Wish you still actually
Because
give it to
you
me.
like drink, Jinx. You like drinks as well, obviously, but
Not alcohol, by the way. For being good.
for once. Actually, the Digimon batch we recorded when we were drunk was a travesty.
Really.
Half the intros and outros didn't get recorded, and
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe refrain from drinking unless we make a drinking game out of whatever we're watching, and the point of watching it is to drink.
Yes.
Special occasions. So obviously we're getting a.
But would it be okay if you were sober? If you did the proper setup? Well, what was the problem with us being drunk?
I did the audio was terrible, so I obviously didn't do. I don't think I did the noise removal at the end after we'd got drunk. I probably just saved the file. What I'm wondering is, why is the Black Backstory one not titled Ranger Black? Ooh.
Huh. It kind of reminds me of the young Dexter Morgan.
From that Dexter.
Yeah.
Okay, I've only watched the first episode of that ages ago.
Oh, you should. It's amazing.
Maybe we'll do that one day. We got loads of shit we want to do. But I know what you mean. He does look a bit like him.
This is square face.
The chin,
the
jawline.
chin.
He's got the jawline.
No, Daddy, no.
So he had some kind of a girlfriend, a sister, too young to be the mum. And he's lost his memories. That's what we got from that. I obviously know. What I can do, I can get the next ones going.
And I'll try and track the source of the energy disruption. Okay? Sleep well?
Woke up crying and shit the bed.
Yeah. What's that from? I've heard that in something.
Lee Evans.
There we go, yep.
Shit the bed 4 times, woke up crying.
Wanted a hug.
What's this fucking girl already?
5 minutes later.
Just shot of them get ready in the car.
It's almost as long as the morphing sequences.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Well, at least I do it simultaneously.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's not like
split
one
screen. But then sometimes, if the episode's focusing on someone, you kind of like to have them have their own centric morph.
It depends how long the morphs are.
Yeah. Okay, if you're introducing someone new, they should have.
Yeah.
The first time you ever see their morph, you should see it one by one for each one. But then after that, you can split screen it.
And then like the more important morphs.
Yeah.
You do it.
So like
one by
the
one.
series final and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
all epic, like RPM, getting gear.
But it has to be a different way of doing
Yeah.
it. Like either fighting in action, or
Well,
they
I know,
edit the graphics
like,
a bit better.
A tradition with the Sentais rather than Power Rangers is that the final morph usually changes a little bit, and you'll see the actor in the suit without the helmet, and
Okay.
then the helmet will appear on them as part of the morph, but still in the location. It's getting a bit better.
He's getting a bit cocky, that's what he
Yeah.
is.
He's always been cocky.
I know.
Now he's got the power to go with it. Whose gun is bigger? Giga.
Dr. K, have you found the source of that pulse signal yet?
That's quite good. I like team up more fights.
Yeah.
And against the grinders doesn't count.
Where is that signal coming from?
What's the black one?
There it is. They're off doing their own thing. You're right. There's usually these two doing their bromance fights.
Yeah.
And then the other three are doing their.
They're more
original-
official.
Yeah. You've got the main team, and then you've got the side team sort of thing.
You got the cover
rogues.
band.
Yeah, the rogues. The B team, the A team, and the B team.
But sometimes you need a B team.
Yeah. Honestly, the B team's probably my two favourite characters of this.
Yeah.
And I like Dr. K as well, but just because she's like the monotone, sarcastic one.
The L of the team.
Yeah.
Oh. That's interesting. They're finally not winning for a change.
Is possibly to make Black sort of remember something, or like step up and have to take the lead, or I don't know, I can't remember. I remember what his backstory is.
Begin offensive maneuver. Wishbone Alpha.
I do love his accent.
Yeah. But anything he says sounds funny.
In a good way.
My grandmother
In a good way.
died. It's hilarious if he said it. Too much.
I think hopefully people are starting to get used to you being you by now. He doesn't mean it, he just likes to piss people off.
I don't like to, it just happens. It's a gift.
Yep. Any minute now.
Just imagine
I thought the robot was gonna beat it then. It looked like. What were you gonna say, sir?
it'd be funny if Red just turns to the group like blue, like, what the hell are you doing? I'm the leader here.
Yeah.
I say we fire this gun.
Who
Know
the-
your place, Blue. Know your freaking place. Your job's in the kitchen to make us food.
Oh, we're going big quite early. We're not even halfway through yet. Okay, I like him as well.
You're all joining together.
Yeah. But it's quite early for a Megazord combination. Oh, they're going full Mega as well. Straight out to the big gun sort of thing.
Maybe they needed to cut time.
But
And then it's the start of the next story after this one. Just to lead into it.
yeah,
Then
or
that hand-
they're gonna try and sort of rush Black's backstory into the end half. They're doing like a hand and a random monster. So you've got the plot line involving characters,
Yeah.
and then you've got to, but because it's in your contract, you've got to have giant robots and random monsters. I love giant robots, but they do annoy me at times as well. Not as much as him.
I mean, if you're going to do giant robots, make them look a little bit like Transformers.
See, that's a complaint some people have about the new films.
What?
It's that they look too much like Transformers.
That's the name of the freaking film.
No, that the new Megazord in the new Power Rangers
Oh.
film looks too much like Transformers.
Nothing wrong with that. Compared to people wearing cardboard boxes.
It's each to their own, I suppose. You are a more modern. I can look past the budget. Holy shit, is it the same extra from last time? Is he back?
He's alive. He's alive.
Well, they're actually reusing the same extra. Bate, 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 bate.
Oh, come on. How can they keep getting their ass kicked by a teapot?
We've got 2 monsters in this one episode, haven't we?
Yeah.
Rangers, I've pinpointed the source of the transmission that is disrupting the shield.
Okay.
Are you done with that attack on ready to deploy?
It seems like they're trying to rush a lot into this one episode a bit. Now, we've got one monster, then Megazord. Now another monster. I mean, it's a lot of action going on. Maybe they had like 2 Sentai episodes they needed to fuse into one. If they go Giant Monster after this, you can see me starting to get annoyed with the Giant Monsters now. I did like the fish anime. Yeah, I like that. Giant.
No. No, please don't.
Disrupt the signal. Do something. They're demorphed, that's a good sign. Keep them demorphed, have character shit.
You guys do your best with the alarm. Ziggy and I will go after that signal.
We might do some other things on the way. I mean, we're gonna go after the signal. Just the signal. Ziggy, shut up, they're not supposed to know.
Just fucking go. Just go.
This is the filler episode.
Yeah.
We've had 2 monster fights. We've had like 5 minutes worth of them just pulling away.
200 meters dead ahead from you, Series Black.
Either that or they're just really trying to push the car theme this episode.
Buy these cars.
It's not so much that, it's just like, oh wait, we're car-based Power Rangers, but we haven't really had much car stuff. Let's just have shots of cars pulling away. Oh, I remember what this is now, okay. Oh, fantastic.
Yes. Subject D44. I still have your memories.
Yeah. Cheap bastard.
But now you can't destroy him. If he's smart enough. Or is he just gonna say, fuck it, I don't need no memories? I can't remember that.
Or to find a way to get rid, just get the memory cards.
Yeah. I mean, I remembered that
Break his arms off.
Oh. See, I remembered that the robot had the memories, I just...
That thing's tapping into the dome's climate controls.
Well, stop it, you son of a...
Don't be a hero, kid!
He's got teleportation.
Ah, I see. Oh, Suki's actually being epic.
Yeah. Hugs!
Just fucking teleport!
There we go. You've got to leave it till the last minute. You've got to really make the person you're saving piss themselves. So, you're always looking so cool. Now it's brown trousers time for you, bitch.
Don't tell anyone I saved you.
More like the other way around. If you tell them that I was saved by you,
You'd be dead.
Get on with it, kill Ziggy. He loves him, really. I've got my whole headcanon of how they're secretly gay. It's headcanon, it's not real. I wish it was. That's the porno I want to say. Anyway.
Give you the good deal. He needs to speak more.
Yeah, he doesn't get much. Yeah, I mean, he had a episode, I suppose.
Rangers, you must destroy that satellite before it can disrupt the shield and cause any more infiltrations.
The city or the memories. Oh.
Good. Have you lost it? Hey, what's going on?
You can't. That thing has my memories. Did I miss something?
Neener, neener, neener.
You can get.
Their shoulder pads don't reach all the way around their back. They sort of stop
Yeah,
there.
they're unsafe, isn't
Yeah. I suppose it's not meant to be like it's meant to be seatbelts. So I can understand why. He's being really useful, isn't he?
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm afraid I have no choice.
See, it's picking up in the last 5 minutes. The rest of it is pointless. Oh. Super Saiyan! Your outreach just regenerated. Okay. I was gonna say, why is it shooting at the sky? But then it's all like, oh yeah, it's trying to disrupt the. Where's he? Was it just him? Where's the others?
Because it's centered around all.
Yeah. You just picture the others in the center of it, just going, ah, fuck.
They're too far back.
Yeah, okay. Having it that perfect spot between him and them.
Fortunately, Doc, I don't shut down so easily.
And now he's going Super Saiyan.
Falcon Punch.
Oh, we left that window open. It's alright, it hasn't been too noisy out there. I just felt a draft and sort of like, oh shit. Oh, I'm in gun mode.
Looks like he's doing something Egyptian.
Yeah. It's just like he's holding it all like backwards and. You broke your arm. This is the third time we've had this cannon shot.
For God's sake.
I don't need the old memories. Ah! Yeah! Oh shit!
Please do join to fly. Please do join to fly.
We ain't got time.
That's good.
Well, that healed quick.
Yeah, my man.
Yo, bro.
Like,
Do like a
that's
bro.
where the line is, man. I know I'm black, man, but that's where the line is.
Yep, it's good you don't no longer have any spunk on you. It's like, it's like one of these
Yeah,
UV
I know what
lights.
you mean.
The satellite signal that was transmitted into your arm contained an encrypted initiation code. Initiation of what? Initiation of the virus that was laying dormant within your implanted robotics.
Doc, maybe you zapped me a little too hard. Joy buzzer or whatever.
Self-destruct.
Exactly what you say. The machinery within Ranger Black has restarted a self-generation process. It is growing. And it will keep growing until it has taken him over entirely. There is no cure.
Get Virus Defender.
Dum dum dum. Yeah, just install AVG. Okay, mixed episode. The fights at the end where it's gonna... No, it's not gonna replay. Okay. The fights at the end was alright. Everything else was kind of shit.
Yeah, it's... Even the story didn't mean
The whole memory subplot was the best part of it, and it was only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. It just seemed like a filler for action. There's no story going on. Really.
They just had they had like 3 Sentai footage episodes that they had to shove into one.
Yeah.
So they decided to put a bit of black backstory around it. And that's why they didn't call it Ranger Black, because it's barely about his backstory.
Next one might be called Ranger Black.
No, I was trying to download the episode after the next one, because I've got the next one.
Oh.
The next one was... That was 14, that wasn't going to work, we'll have to get that in a bit. Go away. Next one is Brother's Keeper.
Oh.
But, Blitz... What are we... I'm thinking it's pretty low. I'm looking at about 3, maybe a 2.
You're harsher today? I'll say 3.
3? Yeah.
I like the fact that they got the giant robots over and done with.
Well, yeah, okay.
So, okay.
They only had the giant robots once, but they had There was too much reusing of footage.
Yeah.
They had the gun cannon thing building 3 times. 3 different monsters. They must have had a morphing sequence a couple of times if they were in and out of morph throughout the episode.
But it was a few nice demorph fights.
There was 5 minutes of it that was good out of like a 25-minute episode.
So yeah, pros and cons. But yeah, it's
mainly cons. But yeah, we'll go with the 3. We'll be nice. We'll go with the 3.
Just bad writing.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose when you're kind of restricted with the Sentai footage, but that's where you've got to kind of pull your finger out your ass, get the budget into gear, and film your own shit.
Well, it's not even that. Just write a better story.
Yeah. Try not to use if you're legally contractually obliged to use every monster from the Sentai series at least once. Okay, fair enough. But if you're not, then don't. Because you get rid of the crappy ones, use the best ones.
Or get all the crap ones and put them all together.
And one have just have a little I hate to reference this as like a better idea, but
this is where you're going wrong here, okay?
No. I hate to reference this as a better idea, but Power Rangers Samurai had a Halloween episode which had their... I'm only going by the idea. It had all the defeated monsters from the past series coming together for a Halloween party and recounting their losses. It was a flashback episode. But if you wanted to take that idea and literally just have a one-off Halloween parody episode of all these monsters we haven't seen, just getting together and trying to come up with a plan of how they could possibly destroy the Power Rangers. And then right at the very end, the Power Rangers just come in, storm the building and beat them all anyway like that. That would be hilarious. Come on, you need me writing for you. Come on.
I just imagine that... Okay, first idea.
Why
don't we just go giant at the beginning?
Yeah. Just have all these monsters pulling out the tropes. It's like, why do we...
Why do we wait for them to morph?
Yeah.
Why don't we just attack them?
They dance for 15 to 20 seconds when they morph. We could just shoot them out of the air.
Yeah, why don't we have real guns, like real bullet guns?
Yeah.
Everything else just seems to bounce off. Why don't
I even have hands? I have nozzles for fucking hands. But yeah, that was Blitz. It's done with at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next one's better. You can never tell by the title, so we'll see you then. Well,
Bye.
I'm liking the half gun, half sword.
Looks like a mini vacuum cleaner.
So, I don't remember what way. Yeah. Clipping like that. And then now the gun can do. It sounds like it's gonna blow. I think it's because it's not the right chip for the gun. The chip should go into this one, which we will get to. There we go. So that is more like a launcher type. That clips into there, but that's off. There we go.
3, 2, 1, 0.
He really sounds French. He's meant to be Japanese, he really sounds French.
He doesn't need to say there's 0, does he?
No, just 3, 2, 1, boom! But we're back for Power Rangers RPM. We're gonna get in gear. We're gonna... What was this one called? I checked it out like 10 minutes ago. Brother's Keeper.
Yeah.
There we go. Put him back to there, because we won't need that yet, but you can get past that one when we eventually get to those characters. We're not there yet. Where's me gogs? I haven't got me gogs. I haven't even got the episode open. I'm so unorganised. Oh no. So last...
Yeah, expect more from you.
We do. No we don't. Come on. I'm like the most unprofessional... I put the unprofessional into TSG. Or the TSG into unprofessional? It doesn't matter. Let's just go. I am enjoying this app, but I'm not going to rate it. I'm on Windows 10, so programs are now apps. Full screen. Colin, you should be used to this by now. We've been recording reactions for how long now?
Migraine.
4 or 5 months?
Yeah.
Literal migraine or just joke
No,
migraine?
no.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you have a literal
My
migraine...
sarcasm is so up there.
Yeah, no.
It's like,
No,
are
no,
you being
no.
serious or not sure?
No, that's good. Good for the joke. I was gonna say though, if you have a literal migraine, I can get you.
We have drugs.
We
It's
have
fine.
yeah.
We have coffee. We have painkillers. They're great mix.
Oh yeah, paracetamol. But yeah, we got shit. Brother's Keeper.
Fast and Furious.
When was Fast and Furious out? Yeah, no, this would... First one would have been out before 2009, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Homage then. I loved it. They're having a literal drag race. But I thought it was just them two. They've got the actual team there watching as well. I've just noticed Scott's got his name on the top of his car. At the top of his windscreen. There's baddies, but turn around, yeah.
That's epic.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Just a baddie. That's like that's one of the that's a trailer shot. Dun, dun, dun. Power Rangers.
I thought you were going to swear there.
It's Power.
Fire system. Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's Power Rangers. He looked so gay when he got hit then, though, didn't he? Oh. Burn, in a way, I suppose. Ding, 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 ding. Oh.
Does he have to do the motions?
Probably not. He definitely has to say RPM getting gear because it's a voice activated.
Like, do they have to shout it? Can't they just, say it as they're walking towards their opponent? Like, whisper.
Maybe you gotta make sure it hit. You could probably go. But then that don't even look epic. So I suppose it's more epic. Like, it would be more epic if you went
like
RPM, getting gear.
More like a battle cry now, but just a very
Yeah.
bad battle cry.
Yeah. So, I mean, they don't really dance in this one, at least. It's
No.
more of just a swinging motion. They just move their arms.
You just touched my car. Oh no. Oh, shit.
I love how every other grinder is frozen as well. It's just like, uh-oh.
Oh, fuck. You're angry. That's my car, bitch. I like you when we just shut up.
That is I can't remember any of this episode. Which is good. I like it when it's more of a reaction. That was surprisingly easy. That was cheesily cool. I love him.
You know, you think about it in his head, like, I can say this joke.
There's a blooper here. We'll get to that. Yeah, there's a blooper show later on. But I remember that shot from the bloopers. Oh.
That's cool.
He's still a bit. He's getting better though. You don't see these two fight that often,
No.
actually. So I can't tell if they're getting better or they're just always on par. That's just that turning itself off, I believe. If not, I'll take the chip out.
Why is it you always morph and it gets weaker?
Because Ranger's weakness is robots? Obviously not. I don't know. Mind you, we don't know how long they were fighting before this. We can't really see. Focus more on Scott and his car.
Hey Scott, there's a bit of a scratch in your car. Don't piss him off.
What you say, bitch? Well, Dylan's car's always a bit grubby. Oh.
Terminator.
Pretty much what he is. Well, no, Terminator was all machine that learned to become more human.
Which boy would I rather
That's what I
fuck?
was saying. Like, choices. Which one should I shag?
What's with the
I was wondering. I suppose she lives there more than they do, so it's more her home. And she was never really allowed to grow up. I've just noticed how they're like alphabeted though. That was a good scene.
I got a bit of a girl bromance going on.
Evil time.
Get out.
Time to terminate. Oh! Ziggy seemed weaker than the others, though. Oh.
This radical level of mind control must be from our remote flight device. Scanning commenced.
Shit.
My love for you will overpower this.
Dylan, remember who you are. Remember our bond. Poof.
Almost there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the Ziggy rant in the middle of things, but you don't always expect a Ziggy rant when it comes. Smash it.
Restoring shields.
Dude, why are you hugging me?
What's with the slippers?
Nice gym jams. It's very like a TARDIS hall.
Not to worry. This is just the beginning. Ranger Black will join us or be destroyed.
You're gonna tell me this is for my own protection?
Hardly. It's for ours. Not sure if that's really necessary.
Oh, they've like got all the logos around.
Right, it's not that simple. If you look at these latest readouts of Ranger Operator Series Black.
Logan's vehicle, but would you just call him Dylan?
Is there a reason you won't call us by our real names?
There's a reason for everything.
Uh,
Activated and downloaded an acceleration upgrade into the viral hardware already growing inside Ranger Lab. Acceleration upgrade. The Vectix hardware inside him is now.
Why do you have oh yeah, practice. I was gonna say, why did they just have random targets in the lab? But Ranger practice and shit.
There's no time
Makes
to walk
sense.
point the infection before you lose control over your own actions.
We also had a matrix and time pull this morning. That's almost enough to activate the device.
Lynn's right. If we could get a hold of that base circuit board, we could hack it and download the acceleration. It still would not stop the spread of the virus.
That might slow it down.
Look, how are you gonna find it? That thing is long gone by now.
We lure it back. You lower the shields. The injection thing. Dylan did it, and he'll send everything he has, including that thing. I need to admit that that might actually work. It's worth a try.
Ziggy knows tricks.
Look, people, we'd be taking a huge risk.
What we would be doing is putting the entire city at the fate of the human race at stake. All for Ranger
Excuse me.
Operator Series Black. Dylan. All for Dylan.
Told.
I guess that pretty much answers this statistical
Oh.
question regarding the number 10 we were discussing earlier. Was it not?
Going somewhere?
Can't let you lower the shields. Not for me.
Yeah, I kind of figured you might say that. You keep forgetting. I'm team leader. I make those decisions, not you. Plus, I can outrun you.
Yeah. Kind of figured you'd say that. So I guess this is your Field leader.
Well, you're in a garage, just
Heading out
fill
to
it
the
out.
place center.
Oh yeah.
You just called him fearless leader.
Dylan,
Digimon.
Yeah.
You really are a piece of work, aren't you?
Abridged, but still.
You gotta be the most stubborn person I have ever met. Next to me, that is. Not going anywhere. Not without me.
Are you completely mad?
It's the point Dylan just drives off and
Yeah.
rips Scott's arm off.
Key unlock us, then I'm pulling out of here. I'll take you out with me if I have to.
Yeah, there we go.
You wish.
Suit yourself. Last chance.
The both of us.
It's not.
No, it's Power Rangers. And I distinctly remember the rest of the series. Scott has his arm.
You know that? Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Now, let's have this bear. I accidentally swallowed the original during my charity magic show last month.
Looks like it's you and me, Dale.
Okay, this is the red and black bonding episode that we were expecting like right near the start but never came. And we just had a random hand episode. Lightning bot.
getting along anyway.
Okay, it's a bit childishly comedic, but I've just noticed we've had no giant monsters. We're over halfway.
Why'd you do it? Do what? This?
At least they didn't drag out the... It was fun. It's fun if you keep it in small chunks.
Nobody.
Don't make it too kiddie and break.
Oh no, I find it hilarious.
No, that's what it was. They did it in a nice, decent chunk. If they'd have carried it too long, it might have broke the dramatic tension we've had throughout the episode. I've been enjoying this one. I've been getting into this one. And he looks a bit like a monkey as well. Pop goes the weasel.
Monkey, weasel.
Yeah, but you know, like you usually think, and then a monkey pops out of the thing, and
That's right.
Okay, you understand, kid. Hey, don't worry, Dylan. I'm coming back with that circuit board. Not at all. That was a bit dramatic. I'm not coming back with you. My point, right? I'm gonna try really hard to get it. If I don't, egg on my face. Cool.
It's like, just fucking go.
We have to take that thing down.
yeah.
How do we do that again?
Well, if his thing doesn't work, it's fine.
It seems slower.
Blue.
Yeah.
What? Just in the rest of them, or
Well, the red seems okay.
red?
Sorry, yellow. But the blue one seems to be moving a bit slow.
Just the normal, or
Just,
any time you see him, he moves slower than them.
I don't know, it's just, the fights don't seem as fast.
He started getting more cocky, definitely.
Wait, I don't want to destroy that circuit board thing. Should I get this mod into foot or...
Dylan, can you please stop holding on that?
It's clear that both of you are
Those bracelets look like they'd just slip out of the hand.
Why don't you just end the suspense and head out there now?
Why don't you get her ass?
And for Pete's sake, decide which car you're taking first.
Because decide. Look at using chain to. Yeah. Oh no.
No, they've got to use it in the fight. Come on.
Yeah.
I like this though, chain fighting. It's different.
Yeah.
They're mixing shit up.
Ready to cut the cord? Oh yeah.
Would the morphine destroy the chains?
That's what I'm wondering. Oh, they're just strong enough with the... Okay, makes sense.
How does it make sense? The suits come onto their normal clothes.
Yeah, I know, but it morphs on, it teleports onto them. So if anything, it teleports under the bracelet. But it makes sense that in order to break it, it's the power of their suit that breaks it, not the morph itself. Yeah, because the suit gives them the power. That was my guess, is that it literally just morphs under the chain. So it'd be kind of like if you're chained up and you morph, you'd still be chained up, but then you can go poof.
I just think when they morph, the energy should have just broke it off.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Well, it happened, but it was right near the end.
Not a bad episode.
Is it just a one shot and they're done? It looks like it. That's what I think. I can live with it if it's literally under a minute that the Megazord's in it, and it's like, okay, we have to have it in there, so get out the way. I can let that Megazord pass. That was fine. The episode's been really good up until that 1 minute. Just ignore that minute, it's a good episode. Oh. There comes our to be continued, I'm guessing. But this time he's not being controlled. There we go. Well, still in their control, but not by just like a little disc thing.
Why didn't any of them morph?
Yes!
Just morph it and hold them down.
Unless because when they morph, the explosion could blow up the lab?
And just don't do the explosion.
I don't know if they have a choice. I don't know. What are you going to do, make their clothes disappear?
He doesn't know that.
No. Oh. She killed him.
The virus is slowed back to its original growth rate.
I'm getting really sick of asking this, but what happened?
She knows the base codes.
That I entered the base code for the Vengex virus. I know it because I wrote it. I'm the one who released it. Everything that's happened, everything you've all been through, it's all my fault.
Dumb. I liked that one.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do. 90% of it on story. Chuck your Megazord in the end if you have to have it in there. But, I knew that was coming anyway, because I knew she knew the base codes and stuff.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. One. I can't think of anything. You see, I've noticed that about our reviews at the end. If it's a good episode, we don't really know what to say about it.
Yeah.
But if it's a bad episode,
we got shitloads of complaints.
We talk about the rubbish crap.
Yeah.
I liked the sort of
hand-to-hand combat.
I did like that fight bit. The morph, like you said, the morph was a bit but if you just go with the suspension of disbelief and just think it appears under the manacle because it sort of teleports onto their or say maybe it replaces their clothes. maybe that's quite a logical explanation. Because you don't
If
really...
it replaces their clothes, then it should have replaced the chains. Because it's outside clothing. Or is it because it's connected to each other?
Maybe. Maybe the energy would have fed off each other, so the safeties didn't... These don't go with this.
Why not just get one
I'm
of the
trying
other
to
Rangers
think of
to break
excuses.
it?
I'm trying to think of excuses. Why not just get chain... They're in a garage.
Yeah.
Chain cutters, wire cutters, a saw. Just
Yeah, just...
Okay, so that's the only... That's
the only issue.
That's the only flaw we can really think of, is the logic behind the chains.
Or stuck together in the garage.
I liked the idea of the chains, but the logic behind them were a little flawed.
Yeah.
So last episode they chucked in like a lot of the stuff you have to have in Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Do you think that was to make up for not having much of it in this one?
Probably.
Maybe they're contractually obliged
to have a certain amount of Sentai footage.
Yeah, or you have to at least show each monster once. So they thought, rather than having 40 episodes, because we're only allowed about 35-ish, the spare episodes, we'll just kind of cram them into one, have filler episodes.
Yeah, I think I'd rather have that than two half-ass episodes.
I think that's making me feel a little bit better about the last episode. I'm still going to keep the rating as a 3 just because it's been rated, and honestly,
but at least we know why.
It was a shit episode. But now we have a reason for it.
We'll let you off.
What should we rate this one? I'm guessing it's it's quite high up.
I'm going to give it a 9. Definitely 9.
That's what I was thinking, to be honest. 8, 9, 10. I did. So 8, 9 or 10, so we'll go with the middle number, 9. So we can round it off. So, yeah. Don't know how to end stuff half the time. Some days we're good at it, some days we're bad. It's all about getting in the rhythm. When you kind of just sat there watching something and you've actually got into it because it was good, it kind of throws you off your rhythm. So, it's time to hit you with the rhythm stick. I'll see you next time for it begins with an E.
Energize!
Okay, we start again. Turn off the fan. And now I'm going to bake.
It shouldn't be too bad.
It shouldn't be too bad, it's fine. We're back with Power Rangers Room.
Yes.
Room. RPM.
Yes.
I'm gonna get a gear, and if you join us for the Doctor Who Series 10 live reactions, you'll notice we're trying up a different format. It seemed to work fine then, so it's seemingly to work fine now. We'll see. Better camera qualities all round. Oh, and we've got internet.
Yes.
We've got internet in the bedroom, which means Netflix. Which means legitimately watching Power Rangers episodes. I mean, I own a Netflix account, so I can legitimately watch them, but we kind of have to cheat by streaming. Now we can watch them off a legitimate source with subtitles.
Yes.
So, even when we talk and take the piss, we shouldn't miss as much as we normally do without. So, we'll just get it going. We're on Embodied. Episode 14. So you looked up and you said it was about 35-ish episodes, didn't you?
33, I think.
33, okay, so we're nearing the midway point. We're on episode 14 now. So
Also,
let's just go. Actually, we will hit.
I really hope there's like a big story arc going on.
Subtitles are on. I think RPM. I've clicked that. Now go away. Yeah, there we go. I think RPM just has more of an overarching story for the thing anyway.
Yeah.
But
a computer virus has built armies of robotic soldiers and taken control of our world. But there is still one place we can be safe. The domed city of Corinth. And the only hope we have left is...
Try that.
I just got a vision in my head that Iron Man's like watching, it's like, the only people we have left. And our only hope when it goes to Power Rangers is Tony Stark.
Or Tony Stark's just sat.
Vision, come along. Have a look at this. Have a look at this.
It's not even that. It's sort of like he's just sort of sat there, and it's the only hope we have left is Power Rangers RPM. It's just like we're fucked. Jarvis, set the building to self-destruct. There's no point. We're fucked. Get in gear. Got in gear. I just find it funny that when the theme tune's on, the subtitles have little music by the...
Hey, no fair. I didn't know we qualified for the carpool lane.
Of course we qualified. There's 5 of us, aren't there?
Yes, Ziggy. We're driving around in a giant, 20-story high robotic super weapon.
She's right. We qualify for the lane we want.
Everybody hang on!
I vaguely remember that Sentai episode. I remember an oil monster that kept making them slip.
It's locking its primary blaster on us.
There's no way to get rid of the bottom bar. Okay.
Is it too late to call it sick?
I'm looking at your rifles right now, Ranger Series screen. And aside from the irregularly high levels of bad breath and body odor, I see no signs of any serious physical issues.
Doctor, we're all gonna have some serious physical issues if you don't do something here.
Rangers, switch to the smaller, more maneuverable dual Megazord configurations.
Roger that.
What? In English? Oh, so you want us to tag team them? Okay. Punch it, Chewie.
I think that's what Ziggy should have said. What? Oh, tag team. Why the fuck didn't you say that?
Oh, 2 against 1. See, that works. Oh, I love that. That monster in the Sentai was like an entire episode problem. They've just beat it in like under 5 minutes.
No, not even that.
Under 3 minutes.
2.5 minutes.
Including the title sequence.
Yes. You say that. It's been 13 episodes in.
Yeah. Oh, I think I remember this. Oh, okay. A body. Pop, pop, ding!
Just reminds me of one of those arcade.
And claw grabbers.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a prize!
What about this robot?
Well, you'll see.
We have a little surprise.
Charger port. I can now get the internet.
I've downloaded myself into this body, so I can destroy the Power Rangers.
Show how it's all done.
Or you now have a body which can be destroyed.
Well, what happened to the his information then?
I think it's been transferred into the body. Either that or it's been copied. If it's been copied, then he can get killed and just keep coming back.
Come on, humor me.
But so far it seems like it's been transferred.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
How would I know that? I had amnesia, remember?
Exactly. So, just give it a shot. Relax.
Relax. I'm going to relax. Can we maybe try somewhere a little more private? No, come on! I want to be here when she made you act like a kid. On my camera.
Ranger Series Black, we need to find out answers behind your past, and we need them soon. You have a computer virus spreading Venjix machinery through your body as we speak.
A computer virus you created and released.
Dylan, it was an accident.
I spilled my energy this morning. That was an accident. She ended the world.
While I'm not denying the factual accuracy of that statement, I do not see how it has any relevance now regarding your decision to cooperate with the proposed regression hypnotherapy in an effort to discover your past.
It doesn't. I just like being a dick.
Dylan, what are you thinking about right now?
I think you're gonna be sorry you stole my watch.
Don't think about the music, just feel it. Let it go.
I'm sorry, Senator. This is never going to work.
Shit,
That was quick.
I hate it when she's right.
I'm here, Dylan. I'm with you.
Yeah, me too, buddy. We can do that chicken thing now. Hey, what did I do?
Dylan, what can you see? Where are you?
Someplace bad.
It's okay. Think back further. Just let go. Dylan, what is it?
I'm with someone. I'm supposed to protect her.
Where are you? Do you recognize it?
I'm in some kind of city square.
Look, try to see something specific. Anything.
She's blind.
I'm just seeing shoes.
There's a sign.
She really needs new style.
Dylan, are you okay?
Fine. Well, do you know who you are now? No. But I think I know where I'm from. Big sign. Plain as day. One word. Kenmore.
I can't find
Subtitle. Did you see that? When he said one word, the subtitle said no one word.
Omega City? That place was evacuated right
Get on it, Netflix. Get on it.
So, how do I get
Because an old typo in Power Rangers episode is gonna really bother them.
Possibly help you find it.
there? Answers. Omega City, eh? Well, I've always wanted to see it in its post-apocalyptic glory.
What they're trying to say is if you go, we're coming too.
And if
We're
we
a
go,
team now.
then I say we at least go in style, yeah?
Is this where they get the Go Under Mobile?
Do you know how far outside the safety of the dome shield that is?
279.3 kilometers, sir.
That sounds past the fifth mark. It's not just poking your nose outside to check the weather. If you go out there, you're on your own. You won't be getting any help from me.
And I won't be expecting any.
Scott, you know the plan. We don't go out into the wasteland. We
I
stay.
know. We stay inside the dome and defend the city, yeah?
I love the little defend the city.
You're going no matter what I say.
Yes, sir. You better believe that.
Then what is it you want from me?
They get the Go Under Mobile.
Nope.
Go Under.
Project Go Under.
Yeah.
The ground outdoor
It's basic.
operational
That was
network,
basically
single-purpose
the HQ.
operation.
It's mystery.
That was their HQ for the entire Sentai. They lived in that bus.
Favorite possession
Okay.
in the whole entire world, so please, Flynn, careful behind the wheel. He personally oversaw its design and construction.
Yes, at the Brighton installation, located 2 miles beneath the Nevada desert. What? Recognize their shoddy second-rate work anywhere. When was this? 1975?
No, this is great. It's
I think that's the year Sentai started.
Look, if we want to get to Omega City...
This is just the Sentai fanboy episode. Sorry.
bring the marshmallows.
Rough Silver Mystery Gang.
My sensors show they're leaving the city perimeter.
Well, it's either that or we really lost her.
Lower the shields, Colonel.
More shields. Shields are lowered. Opening all gates.
Shields, yeah.
Why all gates? Just open the one they're driving through. Unless, if all gates are connected to each other,
Yeah.
you've really fucked up your city planning. Especially in the middle of a war zone. If they open one, they open them all, and you're fucked.
Depending on atmospheric radiation conditions, we will now be losing all communications. I can try to re-establish periodically.
Yes, you told us, Doc. Thank you.
You will also be out of range of the down mortar. I've equipped the pack
Chris.
with enough power to reform into one Megazord configuration, and only one. So use it wisely? Correct. You won't.
Look, everybody, please just relax. We're not far from Omega City now. We're just going to go there and do what we came to do, right?
I'm totally relaxed. Why wouldn't I be?
Dude, as if you wouldn't learn how to Is that what I think it is? Sure. A killer vengeance attack bot ambushing us on the road ahead.
Let's do this.
We're gonna do this inside the van?
Yeah, Hang on. If we morph, there's explosions. Okay, obviously not. It's a smart morpher. It knows the interior. Well, we're getting a boss fight halfway through the series. It's quite early in. Did you notice that when it faded out their filter, their color filter on the you obviously not. So don't worry.
Filter.
You know, like, because they're in the desert, they've added this filter to the...
Make it more yellow.
Yeah. When it was fading into the thing, the filter ended slightly before the video finished fading.
I'll notice it next time it starts to fade.
But that's it, it might have just been that one fade. I'll have to try and find it later or something.
We brought Hulk. Oh shit, wrong film.
Now remember, Stark denied our offer, our sort of asking. He denied us, man. He denied us. Now we're stuck fighting easy to beat robots.
See, just what would happen if they had normal guns?
The
Yeah, I'm
enemies-
not pro gun, but it's just when a good guy just had a pistol or a Glock and just aiming at a bad guy, shooting on his head. Would that work? Would the bullet bounce off or would it go through?
That's what I was thinking, because these are meant to be robots, so maybe normal bullets don't do shit. That's why they need power weapons. Oh. More power. They've basically given them steroids.
So who will save the Power Rangers?
Still got 10 minutes. Maybe one of them learn how to save themselves.
Don't let me eat, Sicky.
Crowd surfing. Well, he's morphed, so he's not going to be any use.
No.
As we've learned, he's worse. Is it just me, or has somebody been feeding these grinders a bit too much of the Coca-Cola?
Why did you do that the first thing?
Yeah. Well, oh wait, they're away from the... Maybe it uses up too much power. Remember she was saying they only have
They're
enough...
getting their ass kicked by one guy.
Yeah, I know.
Just fucking use it.
I know. I'm just trying to think of excuses. They did say that they only had enough power for one Megazord combination, so maybe if they use that too much, they won't have enough for a Megazord. The eye. Oh, I had more HAL 9000, 5000. HAL from Space Odyssey vibes. And the thing I mentioned when we watched Doctor Who once. Why do all villains say that before they do it?
Seems to be worse with the sword.
Vengex or the
Yeah,
Red
Vengex.
The
Yeah, since he's got a sword now, he's not as good.
or the Ranger or the bad guy?
The bad guy.
The bad guy.
Now they're all fighting evil level. Well, I spoke too soon.
You spoke, yeah. Is it, yeah. Playing with toy cars isn't going to work. Just him? What about the others?
There we go.
Okay.
Well, obviously, like,
we have to
spread it out.
Yeah. But we have to have separate shots for all of them blowing up, obviously.
Anti-morphing. Individually.
They just got blew up. You hold a morph after you got blew up. Blew up? Blew up? I'm gonna end it there. Whee! I can fly! Because at the end of the world you could be shot at any moment, but we still need to promote safety whilst driving.
Of course.
It's Power Rangers.
There's a tunnel up ahead. Now, can you make that? How you feeling, counting me?
Lousy,
And then just stop.
Puny humans. You do not know how long I have waited. I can wait a bit longer.
I'll just sit out here and wait. I'd laugh if he just parked outside the exit to the tunnel and he just literally just sat there.
Just reading the magazine.
Just pulled up a book or something. Started checking his Facebook.
Let's not keep him waiting.
Just remember, we've only got one Zord configuration, that's all.
Yes, and the question is, do we use it now?
I vote we, no vote. This isn't a democracy. Sorry, Phyllis Slater. You're in charge for a reason. How about a parliamentary kind of system? We ratify motions based on a series of vote procedures.
Look, Dylan's right. This is my call. And I say we go welcome Vengeance into his new body.
Now you're talking.
Fearless leader.
Oh, they're going for like the biggest sword combination as well.
I can hear you, little rangers.
You see, like, I'd never noticed originally watching this as Power Rangers, but he is wearing glasses, and that's because of the Sentai. But it's just weird watching Vengex with glasses. Whereas I can understand why. There's a reason for it in the... Okay.
Hey, need a Bruce?
Nice, okay. I think that was in the Sentai, but I forgot until this point. Hear me roar. Ah.
Really?
This day really can't get any weirder. Fire at will! Fire!
I'm very confused on what's going on right now.
So, two planes have just come out of nowhere and started saving the day.
Okay.
That's impossible.
Are they the other Rangers?
That got him. You hungry?
Starving!
Me too. Let's bug out. Coolest thing ever. Sure, they can fly. Question is, who are they? Buster Vengeance!
Alright, you got 10 quid. You got 10 quid.
Maybe not by computer standards.
True. Obsolescence does occur rather quickly.
I suppose they've got a backup then, yeah.
So Vengeance is destroyed. I guess one of us is going to have to step up and take charge.
Yes. Of course.
Wouldn't mind if she took charge.
It should be me.
Hey, wait. We need a fair way.
Anyone got coin?
That's what it takes for the
Tails, you lose. Heads, I win.
So nobody
Yeah.
hides until my visor hits the floor. Agreed?
Agreed.
Ready? Set. Go.
Bravo, Tanaya 7. I'd say you definitely have what it takes. But I am vengeance. I am immortal.
Another one?
They got backups. Makes sense because he became like a major reoccurring villain throughout the Sentai. So they're not just gonna use it for one episode when most
They're
of the...
reusing clips though.
Yeah, that's Power Rangers.
I can download my being into many bodies, many forms, but always me. Always unstoppable.
He
Didn't
looks
they
so,
stop you?
he looks so gay up at saying that. It's like his one foot is in front of the other, and it's like no one can stop me. Coming from a gay guy, so it's fine.
It's alright, because all my friends are gay.
I have gay friends. I should know. I've slept with them. Wow, they're embodied.
Well, that's a
What?
good name for it.
Yeah, it's what's your thoughts? I start like as it was playing out, I was remembering bits and bobs. So like I remembered the whole Vengex coming and getting bodies. I remembered that the Rangers came at the end. That episode I remember quite a bit of that actually.
I did not expect the Ranger to come at the end. I just
Okay. I
I
think
thought if anything it'll be the Red Ranger's like father come back in like, okay, we
Ah.
got you, we got your back. Quite fast paced.
yeah.
And
They didn't
I
really
like the
give you-
fact that they didn't do giant monsters.
They did, but for like 2 minutes at the start.
But they use actual brains. They use the actual strategy instead of
Oh,
let's
yeah.
just morph and hope for the best.
Yeah. No,
I
it
like
was-
it's different. That's what I like about it.
It did
It's
feel,
actually
it felt
different.
it felt like a change of pace from what we've been having the past couple of episodes, definitely. It seems every time they go to the desert the pace changes, but every time they're in the city it just stays monster of the week.
Stay in the desert. Stay in the desert.
Blow up the city and have the rest of the series in the desert. But no. But anyway, but Power Rangers, and what's your rating?
That's actually quite a good episode.
I enjoyed rewatching that.
I'd say an 8.
8?
I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. No, it was definitely it's
I
picked
didn't
up
speak much. I was just too like, oh, this is quite good.
trying to,
actually.
yeah, getting into
But I
it.
don't want to look too interested in it. But it's actually
No, but
what's
that's
going
fine.
on here.
That's fine. I speak enough for the both of us anyway, so.
What would you give it out of?
I can't. So, from what I can remember of watching it the first time round, I was pretty surprised when the Rangers turned up at the end.
Mm.
I don't know. It's probably about an 8. But if I want to keep the current trend of where I always tend to rate it 1 under you, we'll say a 7. No, we'll go with
I thought
8.
you'd do that.
We'll go with 8.
Yeah.
Just so then I only have to type in the one number box in the corner and I don't have to have 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So, that for episode 14. Next time, episode 15. We're almost halfway through the series
We've still
now.
got a long way to go.
Well, but think, how long has it taken us to get to about the midway point? Only about a month.
More than that.
Has it?
Mm.
I don't know. I'd have to look up when I uploaded the first RPM compared to when Ninja still went on hiatus.
We've done this quite a while now.
Were we doing RPM before Series 10 of Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Still then, it's only about 5-6 weeks.
There's been more than 6.
Well, it's been 6 weeks of Doctor Who, so it's been about I'd say about 2 months for Power Rangers.
You have to see, won't you?
Fuck it. We're looking it
Yeah,
up.
you're looking now.
We're looking. Oh, my eyes. I did need to give my eyes a break anyway. I wear glasses for too long.
Take them off. Ow, my eyes.
Yeah, no, if I wear them for too long, they adjust to that focus, but then that focus, like, really... Blah, blah, blah.
You really need new glasses.
Glasses. I need new glasses.
Yes, you do, my sir.
Yes. My sir, maestro.
I dare say.
I dare say, good sir, you're sounding a bit too British at this point. Oh, I've got 2 comments. Come on.
We have comments, do we?
Comments, yeah. We get subscribers now.
Oh, Jasper, bring out the good wine. We have 2 good comments.
The good wine? You mean the bottle you've just drunk?
No. Sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, I drank
Power
that.
Rangers RPM was episode 1 was uploaded a month ago.
Ah.
So
alright then, I guess I'm wrong.
Maybe add
feels a lot
add
longer.
on a week or 2 because we film episodes a couple of weeks ahead of time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, by this point we've got like Power Rangers and Doctor Who. We've got backed up like 2 months worth.
Yeah.
It's just crazy redigitized that we've had the audio failing and problems. But this isn't that. That isn't this. And we're at the end of the F6. We've been talking for a long time. Okay, so can you remember what happened in episode 14 from reading that?
Yeah,
So they all went out into the desert in the like camper van thing, and
it was a trap in the end.
Yeah, because the computer virus ended up getting itself a body. But then they got saved at the end by the gold and silver, sold and silver.
I wonder if there's a bronze.
What, in this series? Would you like me to tell you, or?
I got a feeling it might be, so let's just wait. We've still got 15 episodes.
Yeah, but it's
got 2 new backstories. That's 2
Yeah.
episodes at least. And then there's, what, like 12 episodes left?
16, 17, well, it goes up to load Netflix 32.
So,
And one of them is behind the scenes episode.
So, who knows? We'll watch it and...
I think Control Alt Delete. No, Run to Get Around Beyond. One of them is a behind the scenes episode. I know for a fact because it's like a blooper episode. Anyway, we're back, obviously, with Power Rangers, as you can tell by like the title down there. Alright, the title would be up there. That would be the title of the episode, and that would be like an introduction to Power Rangers RPM. Or it might have been. Doesn't matter. We're back with episode 15, Ghosts.
Awesome.
Awesome. So sometimes Netflix likes to go a bit dodgy for me. So. No, good, that's good, that's a good sign. And the subtitles are still on.
And taking control of our world. But there is still one place we can be safe.
Sound.
The domed city of Corinth. And the only hope we have left is...
Do it with my tongue? Oh, yes,
Huh?
I turned the volume down using my tongue.
Oh.
So then I didn't have to bend out the camera, even though I just did in order to show you about bending out. Oh, well, I'm glad you were looking at me then, because the title sequence pretty much gave away what was... Oh, well, it was giving away who's behind the mask of the new Rangers anyway. I don't know, did you see?
See the title?
No. It showed 2 new characters who were behind the masks of the 2 new Rangers.
I didn't see.
No? Okay, that's good. So for a couple of shots, it's shown them out of their gold and silver costumes, so it's kind of like, well, that's a bit of a spoiler. Go on,
Take a
Jan!
left up here.
A left. Wait, the on-ramp's right in front of us.
I know, but I want to avoid the motorway around rush hour.
Rush hour? Are you serious? Look around you, man. We're in a post-apocalyptic abandoned city. Okay? We haven't seen another person, let alone car, since we left Corinth 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly. And I think part of the success we've had in avoiding traffic can be attributed to my skills as navigator. Well, there's that, and also the part where the world ended.
Oh, really? Do you think that might have just something to do with it?
Look, guys, this is everything the Go Audric ever got on those 2 flying Zord things.
What are those things? Where did they come from?
The skies!
Maybe.
Ghosts. What? How can you go from this to ghosts? We let this guy drive. Anything right now, anything, and it would, no matter what comes out of my mouth, have to be a better explanation than ghosts.
Well, look, it's not normal, okay? It's a giant flying chicken that's shooting laser beams at people. Really?
Okay, I'm with Flynn. This thing is so weird.
Weird? Okay, you cruise around in a giant yellow teddy bear, okay? I have a big green fish. Look in the mirror, people. We're in no position to be sitting in
He's got a point, he's got a point.
Yeah, well, I wish you could. Have you had any luck contacting her on the radio?
No, nothing. I'll keep trying. If we steal from the buildings downtown, might boost the signal.
This ship is sending the same signal out of Kenmore.
Didn't know she was checking her coin collection for a moment then. Like, oh, this one's worth 500 on eBay. If only eBay still existed.
I don't think it must have.
What, in a post-apocalyptic tick?
Well, they've probably lost quite a few satellites, but maybe
Yeah,
got
okay.
one or two hopping around the city.
Yeah.
We should turn back.
Dylan, turn back now?
Something's wrong. None of this looks familiar.
It will. Just be patient.
I don't like this.
Almost first, just up ahead.
Yeah, it's up here on the right.
I miss my teddy bear.
Right? Left, that's what I meant.
Thank you, Mr. Navigator.
So he's got confused between left and right.
Oh, I still...
How do you manage to drive this far?
No, I thought it was Ziggy that got confused through left and right, because he's meant to be the
Yeah, that's what I
navigator.
meant.
Yeah, Ziggy wasn't driving.
Yeah, he was telling the driver.
Oh,
what to
how
do.
have they not all got
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
This is an emergency message from Dr. K.
Oh,
Rangers.
perfect time.
Don't go there.
Great danger.
Epic slow motion.
There's, you know, something's
Smoky
up when
field.
it's all in slow mo.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Rangers, please come in. Do you read?
The fuck are you talking to?
We need to divert more power to boost the signal.
Doctor, sir, the transmission is going out of full
Doctor,
power.
sir.
Sir, ma'am.
I need more.
He's just getting confused on what to address her as.
She's a woman.
Sir, Sergeant, General, Doctor, you.
Oi.
Oi.
It's always the last letter that's falling down.
Maybe that's the direction the wind comes in at, or I don't know.
Everybody just stay in contact.
What was that?
Did I ever told you about my childhood
Puffy
growing
jump.
up in the alphabet soup think tank?
I get the feeling you don't like to talk about it.
That's right. But that's why when I do, you can be sure that it's not just idle chit-chat. You can be sure there's real meaning behind it.
Go on.
In the years I spent there, I was often asked to create things without ever knowing their purpose. In some cases, I could never even imagine what practical, real-world applications they could possibly have.
Fascinating.
When I was 11 years old, I was asked to develop a colorless and odorless substance that when added to a person's beverage, it would instantaneously stricken the recipient with diarrhea, 1,000 times more extreme than the worst case of dysentery ever recorded. Now, Colonel, you In your wildest imagination, ever dream of a situation where someone would resort to using a substance like that?
You threatening him?
Arrest this woman. She's threatened
I want
me.
you to divert 15% to our outgoing communications transmitter for the next 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Likely she's never put anything in that coffee as well. It was just an intimidation tactic.
Rangers, please come in. You are in danger. The scan of the
Oh.
observation bug planted on Ranger Black clearly shows that
Dr. K, Flynn and Ziggy here.
Rangers Blue and Green. The device planted on
God damn it, call our names.
downloads sex memory imagery. Do you understand?
We're gonna go with not at all on that one, Doc.
Listen to me very carefully.
Yeah, cuts out.
The chip included the data for false memories. Images, things that would seem like they came from his own experiences.
We've got
The only thing about this is... Okay, no, I don't know.
There are Zords out here, gold and super Zords, and they fly around and they kick butt, and they're definitely not ghosts.
Hold on. Repeat that last transmission, please. Did you say Zords? Gold and silver Zords.
You heard right.
Dum dum dum.
I love her eyes.
We need to go, now.
Dylan, there has to be something, some clue.
Listen to me. I have never been here before. Never.
There's a lot of places you've never been, Dill.
Memories are real.
Let's...
It's all Vengeance. Trap.
Bye-bye! Oh, that blast was miles away.
Welcome to Omega
Risk assessments.
God, the amount of risk assessments Power Rangers must have.
And don't forget all the extras.
Oh yeah, with and they have to be pretty much stunt-ish trained extras to be able to pull off that. Yeah. Risk assessment. Oh, there's one down.
Fucking Michelle, why shouldn't you do this?
Using swords.
She was a lecturer from our college. Always. Carry on.
Cut off my joke. No point going back to it now.
Spin!
Yeah, it's definitely getting better at it. Not as clumsy as he used to be. Still a little wobbly, but that was a nice one. Shots
Are we already-
of everyone turning
Get
and
him!
grunting. Yeah. What were you saying?
So everyone get him.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But take your time, right? Showing us all separate shots.
Yeah.
So it looks like you're running slower than you actually are.
Oh.
I thought they were going to pull out sunglasses then. Let's do this.
At least they're using the split screen more for things.
Coming through!
Imagine if Marvel owned Power Rangers.
I would actually like to see that. That would be very interesting.
I would compare that to, well, from the trailer, the Power Rangers film they recently made.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah, no, the one right behind us. Yeah, no, I would say I obviously haven't watched it since it first came out, but what I remember, it felt more Marvel than the series did, definitely. Here we come to save the day.
Was that Bruce Almighty? No, that was Liar Liar. No.
Pretty close enough. Liar, liar, here she comes
To
to wreck the day. Yeah. I think, was it like Fairly Odd Parents? Crimson Chin. Here he comes to save the day. The Crimson Chin. No.
I can't remember.
I want to watch Fairly Odd Parents. No, we're not gonna. I'll watch it in the own time. Don't worry.
It's electrifying.
It's great lightning. It's
Go,
shiny.
go, Roger.
So, I'm trying to remember and go on to I'm not gonna sing anyway. I could. For once.
Wires, people. Make it a bit more realistic.
I suppose. Well, no, because like if
it's when they gently land, I find it annoying. I
Yeah.
don't mind how high they jump.
their suits are like got rockets and stuff on it now. These two, at least, because I know they can like fly and. Ooh! I just have to fill you up for a moment. I have these toys. Now you know where it's from. You want the rocket sword?
Living witches?
Yeah.
Pretty better otherwise I'll
Yeah. Maybe we'll show it off at the end in the review portion.
One man and woman?
No, but they both got them.
Oh, they both got the same colour.
Yeah, and they've both got the same morpher, which is that red chip.
It should have said I'll be back. So we can make a joke out of it.
I'll be back. Arnie's here. Imagine them getting Arnie to play a monster for one episode. Or just a monster with Arnie's voice.
Why do they keep doing that? I mean, talk about antisocial.
I would say they feel like mocking them. They come in, show us how it's done, then they fuck off.
Now, I can't remember about this, but in the Sentai it was kind of like that. For the first lot of episodes when Gold and Silver came in, they were better than the Go-Oners. We don't need to join them.
Vengeance, my master. The Rangers have just left Omega City.
Omega City.
In Omega City.
Not to worry. Everything is in place
As planned.
Outstanding.
The fuck?
Wait until my signal to blow the charge. General Shifter and I will
was
meet
that?
you in
I
this
didn't
wasteland.
morpher properly.
Arrange the proper greeting party.
There you go, there's a morpher for you.
Yeah, it's...
Here's the one that goes, yeah, it does go in like that. That way. And then make sure the red bit clips into that little notch. There you go. Now it's a gun.
Disaster written all over it.
Mouse off screen, so
Okay, that time it wasn't me.
So with all the explosions they do anymore, it's actually okay.
To morph indoor. Maybe they've got like a regulator on it. It's like, okay,
Right,
okay,
turn down a bit,
yeah,
turn back.
okay, we're in the van. We don't want to wreck the inside of the van, even though it's about to roll off the cliff. But let's just turn this down a bit. Get in gear.
I think it'd be. They're gonna make it explode anyway. I think it would be nice to explode it.
It would have been
They come out of fire.
a nice meta moment where they morph inside and the explosion blows up the van, and they just stood there looking all epic.
Yeah, they're gonna just destroy it anyway. It didn't touch you. Why are you throwing your gun away?
It's miles away. Just an earthquake. So if you remember, he's the computer virus in a body. It's been a couple of weeks since we watched the last episode.
Can't move.
Back again to save the day again. See, so the morph also works there. Did they just turn into their Zords?
Yeah, seems like it.
We are Zords, bitch.
Whenever someone's got like a shiny helmet, I always try to look for the
Look for the-
cameraman.
yeah.
Like, is he there? Can't see him.
Or even just in the visor.
Yeah. Just go,
Mission 1. I don't know if we see the rockets in this. I can remember in the Sentai they have like rockets that come out of there.
This seems smaller.
Yeah. All the toys are a little bit smaller. And then they're much smaller in the American toys.
Has there ever been a gay ranger yet?
Not as a well. To include the new movie, yes, because the Yellow Ranger is lesbian. But up in the actual series, no. Chances are probably never. Don't know because they're very against any of that sort of thing.
What?
It's no Power Rangers American.
Well, Americans like it.
The rumor is, I don't know how true it is, but what most people think is that the reason the original Blue Ranger left was because he used to get a load of homophobic comments on filming. Because the actor who played the original Blue Ranger is gay. Not dead or anything.
Finish the job. Let's pull back.
Bitch. Oh, my ears are nice.
You're running away. You can't laugh. I'll kill your soul.
Don't. This is just a tactical retreat. Oh, I've got a boo-boo. Quick, let's go fix me.
He's not doing too bad.
The gun one, whatever.
The blue thing.
He's still alive by this point. Mission 6. Full power! Okay, they can do that to fly as well, yeah.
Fucking
aim
so
Well, mind you, he's throwing bombs. Bombs are a lot harder than just shooting someone out of the air. Especially if they're constantly moving towards you.
Engine sound, activate.
Why is my voice echoing?
She looks so shiny. The bit looks so shiny.
My eyes!
Why do they have visors?
Why don't they have? They do. They do. They have visors.
Yeah.
And why don't we have visors?
No. I said that's why they have visors.
Yeah. They just have to blind the enemy.
Wait.
Before you go again.
Need a lift?
Cocky bitch.
Well, they do need to live there.
Yeah. But still.
It's kind of rubbing it in. We saw your family
Well,
down San Martin. Would you like a lift?
Yeah.
No, sir. Nothing alive.
No. I will be walking back.
Yeah, no, it might take me 2 weeks by foot, but I'm gonna walk. I will see you back in the city.
signatures are hidden by a stealth organic cloaking device.
And how do you know that?
Organic.
Because I built it.
You're gonna bitch slap this bitch in a minute.
It's like, is that my point to? Is that my cue to arrest her now, sir?
First she threatened me, and now she's trying to one-up me.
It's a little icy and cold at first, but don't take it personally. She treats everybody like that. I think it's just the way she is.
they're Chinese!
Remember from Dr. K's backstory episode? They're the only friends she kind of had.
I've missed you.
Or are they Japanese?
I guess she's
No, they're Japanese.
she's
They're
kind
not
of a
Japanese.
different management style.
Unless I'm wrong, I'm just really offended a lot of
You're
people
just
right
you're
now.
just here digging yourself a deeper and deeper hole. Let's just
I'm
say
sorry.
they're
Sorry.
Asian, and that's a little bit less. What happened to the mouse? Don't want to start the next episode. How do we?
Just click here and press pause.
Okay.
If it'll load.
There we go. Takes a couple of seconds. Sometimes it makes you wonder if the internet's better than Netflix just because of the loading times. But anyway, that Ghosts.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Hmm.
It was a fun episode. We were talking through a lot of it.
Yeah,
But
I still...
I
Because
think,
we watch it with subtitles,
yeah,
it's
I
easier to
think now
follow.
that we've managed to get internet up here, we've got Netflix. We can put the subtitles on, so it's easier to pay attention whilst making our jokes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so rating
I'll give it a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not the best, but it's above average.
It was enjoyable to watch. I think it's
Yeah.
because of the new arrivals and the fact they were
It's
Dr.
like-
K's friends.
It's furthering the story rather than just
Bitter fights.
or not even that. It's like up until now, any proper plot story episode have always been flashbacks.
Yeah, so it's nice to see
This
it
is
moving forward.
This is the story now starting to go on rather than looking at what we don't necessarily know, but we're finding out about no, I don't know where to rate it exactly, but I'd give it around the 7-ish. It's the above average mark.
Yeah.
I've got like a rating system in my head where it's like excellent, good, above
Satisfactory.
average, meh, yeah, plain, crap, shit, offensive.
It was so crap it offended you.
Yeah, I've not found anything that's gone into the offensive category yet. But then we haven't found anything that's gone lower than a 4 yet. 4 I'd say is probably my...
Then you
mark.
haven't watched
It's
Dragon Ball Evolution, have you?
I have.
Oh, so is that below 4?
It's below 4, I wouldn't say it's offensive.
Mm.
I'd say if you watch it not having ever watched Dragon Ball Z...
Yeah, if you didn't compare it
If
to
you-
that
yeah.
anime, then yeah.
if you've never seen the anime, it's an enjoyable film.
Yeah.
If you've watched the anime, it's... yeah, no. Anyway.
Everyone can relate.
Yeah. That's another series for another time.
Mm-hmm.
Next time we'll be on episode 16. In or out?
Giggity.
Are you in or are you out?
I am both.
You are both.
I'm neither.
You are both repetitively over about 20 minutes.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe half an hour, depending on how good the foreplay is.